be gone.
That was rude. Okay, that's working. Doing my audio tests. Oops. It would help if my phone was still awake. I can't trust anyone. I have to listen to my phone to make sure the audio's good. Good lord. Okay, I can make some small adjustments then. Those are some nice shoes. Work boots. Now I still need to fix the substitute doll. So we're doing pretty good this morning, dudes. I've got like all of the scenes ready in Stream Elements. It's gonna be great. And I still gotta get Nero and Virgil coded back in. So I might do that while Phil's live. What I do want to test real quick though. Well, that was just a quick snap. That sucked. What is this shit? Oh, okay, fade. There we go. Let me check it again. There we go, that looks better. I'm gonna do an SOS test. Stream Elements. You can wake up, or Stream Labs. You can wake up at any time. Where's Meerkat's sound effect? Also, congratulations on the Hogan. Okay, hang on. Cool. All right, the SOS works. Yeah, where's his sound alert? He earned that, man. I mean, I can always spoof it, but like, what the hell, dude? Cloudbot, please. Okay, so sounds are doing good. My sound test, I listened to it. I don't have to trust you guys. Here, we'll do another SOS real quick while I get the name of my alert box. And then I'll switch back to Cloudbot. Double check I have the right URL. Yo, what a ripoff. Alright, let's do... Where are you? Redemption is Hogan. There it is. There it is! There it is! Your name's John now, Meerkat. Congratulations. That is fucking loud. And Night Ride's quiet now because the song is quiet. All right, let's test out that Hogan slide. Let's see. I need Night Ride on here. That's the problem. It's still a work in progress, you know? I'm fixing it. Alright, so this is how we have to bootleg it. That was a super delayed, insert one above, and Meerkat got his Cena for free out of nowhere. Alright. What the hell? Hogan, go, get over here. God, give Meerkat his damn Hogan. Okay, that's why I have a snack at my desk right now. My brain is just crapping out all of a sudden. There is not the Streamlabs thing on here. Alright, that's fixed. Put that over Hogan and Cena's face. I said the base layouts are coded in, not the rest. Alright, where's Cena? Congratulations, John. Again. And D-Man is halfway there to another fusion. You guys gotta step it up. Don't you want to be a part of the Cena crew? Oh my god. Dude, I'm like so overwhelmed juggling everything, I didn't even realize.
Get out of my sight.
Okay. I had to like run a last minute errand. So that's why I could have min-maxed a little better with my stuff today. We still gotta get Phil's stuff plugged in. And he's live, allegedly. Boon. Alright, cool. And then we need to plug in the chat of his for your benefit. I don't want to look at Prehistoric Planet. Hang on. Is it the Ashley one? Oh, it's an even better mod? What the? Big Pros? Link me that. I think you can link it in YouTube. That is a very important lore. What happened to my monitor? Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. Ew. Oh no, they have special eyes. Okay, I'm trying to get some stuff last minute here. Paste. Okay. And then the guy has to do that. And then if I go over here, that's my monitor. And the guy should be over there. And fix that. We're gonna call that close enough. Okay, this is my monitor being bigger. Good to go. Hide that chat. Can I do this? I can. Sweet. Big ups. Thank you for being patient with me, guys. Super exciting. I was actually... what I wanted to start with... last night I did decide to watch Nope, because I have it on DVD, and I'm glad I did. Very good movie. So, I was originally gonna start this pre-stream, taking a look at, you know, now I'm curious just how bad it is. Because I remember the title being like, what kind of flick is this? And it's a very obvious alien thriller. Like, alright, this is apparently more important here. Oh my god. This is very important.
Your crackers, Wallace.
I'm cream cracker.
Oh, where is it? Where is it? What in the seven hells? That looked insane. Oh, we're going for a ride, Wallace. Hold on. We get to harpoon it. Oh god, I don't know where the hitbox is. Should I be harpooning?
Don't know where the hitbox.
Like, I'm pretty
Dude, this Lapras is
I
thick.
can't feel bad about this. I'm sorry, Lapras. Oh my god. Ah, she blows, Wallace. Ah, she blows.
I can't wait for the PC version to go on sale.
It's breaching. It's breaching.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
The
I
what?
don't know what the hitbox is. I can't. Oh, I got it in the head. I got it in the head. Oh, we're going for another ride. Dude, I literally feel like Team Rocket now trying to kill this thing. I feel bad. Is this what happens in The Whale with Brendan Fraser? Because I kind of feel, I feel bad for him. Oh, are we going for another ride?
Mario, actually.
That's great. What did I walk into? The single best mods ever.
Oh,
I would play the whole game like this.
Yes! Oh my god.
It's a really good model import too of Wallace.
RE4. Oh my god, it's
Okay, yeah, you can see it's Toasted Shoes. I thought I was on my Twitch for a second. Nero ends up blocking YouTube titles all the time. Hello, everybody. I never said hello to people like Stillran, RRU, Doomer Ziggy, Indrid, D-Man, 5 times D-Man, Zerglu, Chris. Who else we got? Well, we got Meerkat, maybe. I think he's lurking and stalking now. And Kami, and DN. Hello, everybody. Oh yeah, your name's John now. John times 2. Everybody's John. With how stupid... Dude, I really hope Stream Elements can support store redemptions on YouTube soon. I really don't like Streamlabs. Okay, Dead Island 2 is coming up. We get to hear that today before the day off segment. That's gonna be so exciting. Oh no, maybe Meerkat's place gets it early. I forget where you live, but clearly in a superior area. Okay. Yeah, why would you buy it? You know, why would you try it out? Because it's your job. So let's see, we got like 8 minutes. How long is his Nope review? 11? That's not bad.
Sounds like you're...
Yeah. That's interesting. Dude, everybody needs to get it at exactly the same time. I can't believe they do this to us. Oh shit, that's right, I bought a foot mat. I'm not using it at this moment. Get over here. Eh. Ah, cozy. Now I gotta like move other bullshit around. Oh, April 21st. Which game? Which one? Yeah, Dead Island. What's the 24th, dork? Waiting. Oh, Jedi?
Jedi 2.
Jedi 2. There we go. As Phil keeps...
That's what I was about. For that. Okay.
Oh yeah, Honkai Star Rail. Okay, what kind of flick is this? Let's do some cool... We'll just do it live, because I don't want to edit. I'm supposed to make my FAQ video still. It's like 2 months overdue. Okay, so it turns out it is releasing for everybody.
Everyone, Phil here, and welcome.
Vel was confusing it with Jedi Survivor, or as Phil calls it, Jedi Outcast.
Welcome to DSPReacts.
Oh, also, really fast, great movie if you haven't seen it. I think this movie will appeal to more people compared to, like, The Whale. The Whale feels, like, extra niche to me, whereas being this is, like, you know, an extraterrestrial thriller, I think that's gonna mesh with more people. Be a lot more engaging.
Of the latest
I watched it last night, and oh my god, I love it.
which I just watched over the last couple of nights. This is an interesting one because unlike a lot of the other movies I've been reviewing on
I like how he's still, like, instinctually checking for chat in a pre-recorded video. It's great.
here, this is not a superhero movie. This is not a drama.
Finally.
This is a weird one. Jordan Peele has been known for writing pretty unique horror movies over the last few years. The one that I saw was called Get Out, and there was another one after that called
This one's, all-consuming monster prawns.
I think Us, and I didn't see that one. But Get Out, I really enjoyed. It was a plot I never saw coming. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's a really good movie.
I don't think I've seen a lot of Peele movies.
And very scary, quite frankly. And I really enjoyed the movie, and I was looking forward.
Hey, D-Man, it happens in one scene. Although you do get some POV of, like, his lungs or some shit. Also, this is pre-recorded. I can speed it up.
to this new one, Nope, that I had heard about, but I hadn't heard anything about it. The odd thing about this movie is if you know what it is, it kind of spoils the fun, okay? I went into...
Well, I mean, the jean jacket is spoiled in the trailer. So, like, whatever, dude. And it's also not like it's gonna be the most amazing twist you've never seen. It's just a very, very good movie, you know?
into this having absolutely no preconceived notions
It doesn't have to innovate, is what I'm saying.
of what it was. All I saw was the teaser from last year that they had run on TV or whatever, and I saw this poster, seeing everyone look up. So when you see someone look up, what do you think it is? Aliens? A storm? Something going on, but I don't know.
Okay.
Why would it be called Nope, and what is the movie about? I went into this movie with absolutely no real preconceived notions of what it could possibly be.
Oh, we're getting all the
Man,
Phil
it was
buzzwords.
interesting. So I'm gonna have to spoil it, obviously, because if I don't tell you what the movie's about,
Yeah, obviously it's gonna be spoiled here too, so, good movie, hurry!
obviously,
Just mute this segment until we get the pre-stream started
maybe a little bit confusing.
for a movie that came out last year.
Basically, the movie starts out totally teasing that it's going to be some kind of a weird paranormal movie. It basically opens up at a horse ranch where there's a father and son duo. The father's actually played by Keith David, which is awesome, and it's one of the briefest...
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not editing this.
He gets mysteriously murdered by an object falling out of the sky. What is it? A quarter that hits him in the head. And all this other metal fell out of the sky, too, while he...
Yeah, did A Quiet Place do the same thing in its trailer? I know that in the movie it spoils the monster way too early, but yeah.
All of a sudden, we're hearing really weird noises from up there that almost sounded like supersonic flight or maybe screaming or something. It was a really high-pitched noise that they couldn't make out. And then all of a sudden, bonk, Keith David gets hit in the head, he's dead.
It was the screams of like 100 people, dude. What?
So then the next portion of the movie is basically this son and I'm trying to run this ranch, this horse ranch by himself because he kind of inherited it, and his sister, who I guess I was not staying with them or was out of town, comes to help out now, and she's the charismatic
I guess. Yes, she comes and visits and she says, "Hey, can I crash at your place?"
person. She's the person who's like, I can talk, I could basically
I
sell
can
anything,
talk.
right? While
Yeah.
the main character, I believe his name is OJ, he
Yes.
is actually more of the
I believe his name is 2 letters. Oh man, what was his name again? Oh, shoot.
hard worker, the disciplined person who wants to
Hey,
be...
Donut Sensei.
The problem is, he's not very charismatic. Well, this horse ranch essentially is Hollywood horses, meaning these are horses that you take to Hollywood movie sets and you have film on a set for a production, so he can't really sell...
Thanks for the
horses. I have
pig-splaining.
no idea why that pop-up just came up, because no contribution just came through. That's pretty funny. Let me turn that off for now. That was pretty...
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? I was wondering, you know? He keeps checking chat, almost like he's hoping something shows up pre-recorded.
But anyway, basically, it's interesting to see the dynamic between the brother and sister, because they definitely love each other, but they are completely different people, and they don't really get along
Guarantee you he could not stand Emerald.
that well half the time either, all right? But what ends up happening is, over the course of the movie, they just keep seeing these weird things in the sky, and it almost looks like there's something moving up in the clouds.
One thing. Weird things? One thing.
It's very, very weird. It's scaring the horses, and some of the horses get loose or run away, and they're like, what are the horses running from? Like, what is this? You know, what is going on? This is very, very odd, to say the least, okay? So that being said, the movie continues on. There's a third character, played by, I forget his name, is Stephen Yeun? I believe he's an actor that was in many different television shows. He's a very good actor, by the way, and he plays a unique character. He's someone who has a traumatic past. He used to be a child actor, and saw a horrendous thing happen when a trained chimpanzee lost control and murdered people on the set of the comedy he used to be a part of. And as he grew up, he was rich, and he decided he just wanted to do weird, eccentric things, and he has a ranch out in the desert where he essentially says he wrangles aliens. Okay? And he has this show where I guess he has a horse that he puts out once a day, and he thinks that basically by doing this, he can basically get the attention of
Wait.
control and murdered people on the set of the comedy he used to be a part of. And as he grew up, he was rich, and he decided he just wanted to do weird, eccentric things, and he...
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry, we're talking about the,
where he
yeah, the ranch.
essentially says he
Or not the
wrangles
ranch, the, tourist attraction.
aliens. Okay? And he has this show where I guess he has a horse that he puts out once a day, and he thinks that basically by doing this, he can basically get the attention of aliens, and he has people who believe it, and they come and they pay. He actually...
No, Phil, this was like a new attraction that he made, and I am actually spacing out on the character name. My apologies. This dude. Hey, the stream's finally starting, and we're like 4 minutes in. We are still summarizing. But yeah, it was a new attraction he made, because he wanted to reveal the alien to everybody. His magnum opus.
And all that. So basically, there's like kind of 2 plots going on at once. They do have some interaction, these two, but they're kind of like 2 separate plot lines going on at once. The whole first half of the movie, by the way, it's a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but like, yeah, Red Letter Media will summarize the movie a little bit, but like, they do their general summary, they chat about actual like cinema stuff, and then they'll say, okay, we're gonna do spoilers because we want to talk about what we thought of the actual plot.
Whole first half of the movie is basically...
Oh, I missed a new slide? Oh no. Do I have to go and search for it?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is... What?
Shit. Whoop. I rage, my instincts rage skipped the video. Lol. I heard a mouse click.
Hello everyone, Phil here, and welcome to the show. The Level 1 podcast, that is. How is everyone today? Welcome back after a day off yesterday. Today is Thursday, the 20th of April, 2023. Oh my god!
Oh, that's right. Wait. So, it'll be muted for you guys, but I have to still listen to him and suffer. Cool.
Out of the show, if you can't
I'll tell you what, here's what I can do. I'll scrub.
the release of the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster modern consoles. Although these games
Oh, high quality.
a little over a year on PC, we've all been fervently
See if I can
awaiting
find
their
it.
porting to consoles.
Porting.
So that everyone can play them, and now they are, and I'm excited because I'm actually starting up with one of these games.
Real
stream voting.
quick.
So obviously that's something to celebrate.
Go.
Playing classic Final Fantasy, which I love. I grew up playing
I've seen the Colonel Sanders one.
to actually play.
I've seen
for the
Resident
first
Phil.
time with all of you tonight. Although I've played the game before, it's always been before I was a YouTuber. So now finally being able to play this
What's
game
the
in a
new
modern
slide,
setting,
D-Man? You scammed me. I've seen the KFC one.
5, and that starts later today. But in addition to that,
You lied to me.
today's a very
Can't
special
believe
day
you've done this.
because not only will we be playing a game on this first stream, okay? However,
God,
there is
get with the
also
times, D-Man.
a special
God.
presentation today starting at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Now, normally my streams run from 10:45 a.m. Pacific time all the way till 4 p.m. And that's pretty much the case for today.
You send me a lot of videos, Nurgle. How dare you?
That is happening regarding Street Fighter 6. Here's what we're going to do.
Oh, I did see Blazing
I
Chrome.
am actually
That's pretty
going
cool.
to
I should
shoot
probably play
the
actual
podcast
Contra
today a little
so
bit.
I can really enjoy.
Podcast runs till around 12:30-ish. But
You
in
know?
light of the fact that we have this Street Fighter presentation that's going to happen 3 p.m., I would like to try to get at least 2 hours in of Elden Ring. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop this podcast maybe 20-30 minutes early,
Pressing the X button.
and then we're going to play 2 hours of Elden Ring. Then we're going to take a short break for me to set up because I need to swap.
I mean, I guess I can still stay here till 1 p.m. And we got the Nope review to
prepare for the
suffer
live
through
react
still.
for the presentation of Street Fighter 6 at 3 p.m. And then we will watch it live here together. This stream will not end or anything. It's going to be the same stream. We're going to watch it live together for the hour and live react to it. And I will give you all of my thoughts during and after the presentation. And then I'm going to upload that over on DSPReacts. So there you go. Now that's very
Cool.
different. Usually, this is just a gameplay stream, but being that
I
this
know.
is going to likely be a very epic presentation.
It's been quite a drought with Week of the Goose. But we're here, right? You know?
Shall we just jump
We got our
into the
support
discussion
group.
about the presentation now and get it out of the way? I think we should. That way
But we're going to talk about it later, Phil. What the hell?
So here's the deal. 3 p.m. Pacific time. It's a 1 hour long presentation, okay? It's digital, and I think it's going to be on Capcom's channel, so we'll probably just jump onto the YouTube app here on my Xbox and try to find the Capcom channel and watch it that way. However, there's a few interesting things about this presentation that make it unique and why I'm really interested in watching it. The first is, it's hosted by Lil Wayne. And we all know that Lil Wayne is such a icon of modern pop culture and music that the fact that this digital presentation will be hosted by him...
Fingers on the SOS in case of full screen.
...sell at least 3 to 4 times more than if they had not gotten Lil Wayne for this. So what a genius move by Capcom to hire someone who has absolutely nothing to do
We've
with the
talked
game.
about this 2 days ago.
It's definitely going to
I'm not repeating myself.
make more people watch and buy the game. I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? Anyway.
Okay, cool.
The
No
real
full
reason
screen.
that I'm excited for this presentation is because this presentation is focusing on everything
Sorry, Pep.
that is not competitive fighting game. I know that sounds a little weird because Street Fighter is a competitive fighting game. So you might say, well, I don't get it. Is it focusing on new characters? No. Gameplay mechanics?
Hey, Shadow, you're like
no.
really loud.
Online
Chill,
connectivity
man.
and online play? No.
Stop being so close to the mic.
Well, isn't that the focus of the game? Yes. Or is it? And the reason I say that is today's hour-long is focusing on World Tour mode and the Battle Hub. And at the end of the presentation, they're supposed to have a special announcement. They've hyped this up, a very special announcement at the very end, so you're going to want to watch it to the end. Okay? So, with these 3 topics, let's discuss each one.
Why?
Here's, you know, speculation is rampant all over the internet about what these topics will be and how they're going to cover them. First
Actually,
of all,
let's not.
World Tour mode.
Oh God! All right, hang on.
Mode
I'm gonna try to code in Virgil as fast as
/
possible.
Single-player content of Street Fighter 6. Now, this is a total 180 approach from Capcom. If you remember the launch of Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 5 had 0.
Insulting while complimenting, complimenting while insulting. Where was I? Virgil.
There will be an interesting and robust, yes, I said
Robust.
Robust
burger.
You will be able to create your own fighter. This fighter will travel through the world of Street Fighter 6, which is based in Metro
Like,
City.
it sounds like a really cute little bonus mode
Fighter will be going around
to try and, like, stretch out your dollar, but, like, Phil's really overhyping it.
And as you play through, you'll be able...
I mean, I guess I'm ready for the guy. I'm ready to tune him out, I guess.
Is that depending on what fights you choose and what you do in this open world will determine what abilities
Oh, VLC video source? Really? Should I do that, or would that crash OBS?
Who throws fireballs and does anti-airs and
I don't trust that.
Maybe like a grappler who gets in close, absorbing hits, and then using super armor to grab the opponent and slam them down. Maybe like
yeah, this is cool shit you can do in Sonic Battle. You can customize Emerald.
If you're creating your own character.
How exciting.
That's kind of neat. And by the way, that has absolutely never been done before.
Don't loop it. Right? Show nothing when playback ends.
Now,
oh God, help!
How long will it be? How much content will it have? Will it actually have a concrete story to follow?
Concrete?
Or is this going to be a 4-hour-long rush through, beat it in one sitting, not very interesting mode? That's nice to say it's in there, but it's not a big focus.
Hey Virgil, can I get a rate? Thank you.
We're going to learn today
that looks pretty good.
Digital presentation, okay? The fact that they're doing an hour-long digital presentation that is not dedicated to the competitive nature of the game makes me
it's such a game changer, dude.
Absolutely learn from their mistakes.
No, dude, it's just a cute bonus feature. What's your problem? God, that's loud.
Make up for them by adding in significant single-player content. One of the major things that was a huge problem between Street Fighter 4 and 5 is that Capcom lost the casual audience. There was a humongous amount of casual fighting game players who bought Street Fighter 4.
Okay, cool.
Because of the reinvigoration of the fighting game community with these modernized graphics and dumbed down ease of access controls for the common person. It wasn't a game that had a lot of difficulty to jump in and do special moves and things because they wanted it to appeal to the masses. That's great. But then with Street Fighter 5, Capcom literally only focused on the competitive side of it. They released the game with only online play, no other content, and people who were more casual players from Street Fighter 4 were completely turned off and walked away. Now, over the years, they did gather more of a player base, which is great, but it took them 7 years. With Street Fighter 4, they had that hype and player base at launch, and that game broke records and sold crazy, and there was an entire industry that was reinvigorated by the launch of Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 5 had zero impact on the fighting game industry. In fact, some would argue it actually hurt it, while other games tried to survive, like Tekken. And
let's see what Grandfather Nurgle sent me.
Street Fighter kind of
this has to be loads more interesting.
Failed for a couple of years until they finally kind of regained their footing after rebalancing so many different times.
Still getting used to the changes I made.
Truly is focusing on.
Shut up. Oh, I think I saw a Twitch streamer play this. Yeah, this looks really cool. Yeah. He did a sponsored stream, I think. Or he just played it because it's cool. Do or die multiplayer. And you swap between the two characters, right? I had him in the background. Couch co-op update, hell yeah. Just shoot everything. Yeah, I like it.
Street Fighter 6 has a unique mode.
Let's see if I can open
When you're
Steam
online
without
and you're
crashing
looking
the
for matches,
universe.
You're not just sitting in a menu. There's a whole virtual lobby that you go in and you create an avatar for it, and there's things to do while you're waiting for a match. You can sit down in a cabinet in training mode and practice the game. You can challenge someone who's sitting there.
Oh, it's on my wish list
just like
already.
you were in a real-life arcade sitting down and challenging someone who's at a...
Oh, thank you. I got Fight Night.
Supposedly,
Like, I think
supposed to be a bunch
Nurgle has
of
been around for me to tell him that.
in Battle Hub. Now, it wasn't
Oh, there was an
present
update to
in
Hi-Fi
the
Rush.
betas that have previously
Boss
happened.
play
You can just
costume
sit
pack.
around,
Yawn.
avatar, and then play a match. That was
Oh, I need to,
even a rumor. A game like
I need to
Street
finish the
Fighter
first 2
Turbo
levels on
will
hard
be
mode,
in Battle Hub.
because then I can get, like, goth or
Does that mean
punk
you can play single player
GF
against the computer while you
Peppermint.
fill time
I gotta
while
see
you play
that.
a match? Or does that mean you can actually have matches against people online? Nobody knows. All right, I'm surmising it's just offline, which is still nice. If you're doing fine,
Reinvigorating
play
Street
6
Fighter
match,
2.
get a Super Turbo, let me pick a character, play for a minute until I find a good match, right? It'll definitely help the time fly by. So I hope this is what it is, but at the same time, wouldn't it be amazing if they actually have...
Yeah, my GPU is a lot happier
Apparently
with
it's
the
not just
changes
supposed
I
to be
made.
Super Turbo, there's other content too that's going to be in Battle Hub. And
Alright, I gotta
also
quickly
explain today in the hour-long video.
throw together...
So, do you see the point? The point is...
No, I
Capcom
don't
is
see
saying,
the
we
point.
understand you like the competitive online play. We've talked about it, we've had 2 betas of it, and we've shown you characters. But now let's show you the other reasons to buy the game. That's good. That's very good that they're doing that, because they had no
Did I
reasons
split
to
the
buy
load?
Street
I
Fighter
split the
5
load
online
with
besides
stream elements
competitive
this
play. It had
time.
no content. This game will actually have...
The only downside is I do have to have all the layout browsers open at once, because otherwise it like pops into existence every time.
announcement
It's kind of silly.
that they're saying is going to be the very exciting announcement at the end of the show. Well, essentially, guys, the beans have already been spilled.
The
because once
beans!
again, Twitch TV has done it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Twitch TV has completely botched everything. Are you ready for this?
Who gives a shit?
So you might be wondering, what will the special announcement be? Well, Twitch, in all of their wisdom, just listen to this.
I don't care.
Has a special program, a bounty program, for watching and streaming certain content.
Yeah, so the bounties were
Viewers will watch
implemented
certain
early.
content, you get
Okay.
paid money because it's basically considered paid promotion.
Just anything to
Yeah,
press
the bounty
S to
program still
spit,
exists, even though
you know?
it's basically been around for a long ass time. Anyway, so Twitch botches it. How did they?
Yeah, I
botch
forgot
it?
to go
So
full
they have a
screen. My bad.
bounty
I'm
for
lazy.
watching the Street Fighter 6 presentation, but apparently the bounty is longer than the presentation, which doesn't make sense. How could you watch it for longer than an hour if it's only an hour? Oh, by the way, there's download now link attached to the bounty, which makes
Okay.
no sense because what
Why?
would you be downloading for the presentation?
The game,
And now you
the
know.
beta,
This sounds like they have completely spoiled
an
it.
app.
There's going to likely be an open beta for Street Fighter 6 that
Good
will launch
job, D-Man.
literally after the end of this digital presentation today.
Wow.
The case, obviously, everyone's gonna flood to go get
I will
this
gift
beta.
someone a $5 Steam game if they can
If
get
it's
me
anything
the
like
LTG. Oh my
betas,
god,
it will likely
wow!
run throughout the
I
entire
need that in my life.
Okay, but if this is true and it is happening this weekend,
I don't know
here's
what
the question.
$5 game on Steam I'd recommend.
Will be in the beta because there's already been 2 closed betas that I've been a
Yeah.
part of.
Wow,
that I
Columbo,
didn't
you
be part of. I
solved
actually
the
liked game
case.
based off of what I did in those closed betas, but both closed betas.
Alright, let's do a test.
And the closed.
Oh my god, Virgil, please. I can hear his beautiful segment. And then I want to hear a dismal real quick. It doesn't count.
Dismal.
I kind of forgot to have my stream open. Here, I'll take a look. I don't trust you guys. It worked. But VLC didn't. So that's fine. I know how to fix it. It's because it's going through my desktop audio, so that's kind of obvious. Alright, I know how to fix this then. Maybe I can do... the light. Although I don't think I can pause the video unless it's like manually. Oh.
Characters to try out. Then I'm probably
Sorry, that was dead quiet for you guys.
Okay. Now, how much, to what extent, you know, and all of that we can hash out together. Because I already had a schedule for the weekend.
Virgil, go away.
God, dude! It's a fucking plate on me!
These juggle around some of my streams where basically the daytime streams will be moved around. Like, for example, let's say the Street Fighter 6 beta launch.
No, that's the wrong one.
Then probably tomorrow.
But that is a classic.
I'll play Street Fighter 6 and try out the new characters. Okay? Just makes sense.
I was just being authentic. Are you guys awake? It was dead quiet.
Of Silent Hill 3.
Okay, let me double check.
6 likely, like Friday.
Okay, Virgil's
Sunday
being an
is what
ass.
I'm thinking. I'll probably do like 2 big streams. Maybe I'll even do it as the night stream on Saturday.
Probably because I didn't
that
do
way
the
I
other
get 3
half.
streams of it. It's a good variety of content, and maybe I can mess around with all different characters during this time frame. Okay? So that's the deal. All right, and I hope the rumors are true, and I hope that they actually do this the right way and add new characters. Because again, if it just ends up being the same thing, then it's boring to me, and I'm just gonna go with my normal. We're looking for 3 important things during this digital presentation.
Virgil, go
today.
the fuck to
Information on
sleep.
World Tour mode, information on what's in Battle Hub, and
Past your bedtime.
super secret, you know, special announcement at the end of the event, which likely is going to. Okay, and based on that, we can make determinations about what I'll be doing for the rest of this weekend. If the beta is an exciting one, I'll probably do it mainstream on Friday, late night stream Saturday,
Media
mainstream on
source?
Sunday. And then everything else will be balanced in along with that during the course of the week.
Oops,
If not,
very-
then we'll just go along with the normal
Okay,
schedule.
good,
There's a
good,
lot
good,
to talk
good.
about, by the way. So,
All right.
okay, now, you may have noticed in what I'm talking about, I'm not really mentioning Dead Island 2. If you want an explanation about Dead Island 2, what it is,
Rewind
I'm
the
not
stream
playing it,
to
check out the
yesterday.
podcast from Tuesday where I talk about it for a good chunk, and I talk to you about how it's just a boring ass game, repetitive gameplay, nothing original, kind of just a grind, and not something that's going to.
But yeah, I need the clip of him saying, this motherfucker is garbage, and the OMG wow before it.
The problem with modern gaming is that most of these games coming out in the last few months have been not very interesting. The best games this year have been remakes. Dead Space remake, Resident Evil 4 remake.
Dead Space.
Hogwarts Legacy, which was great in the beginning, and then the second half fizzles out. There really haven't been any great high-profile games yet this year. We're hoping to change that next week with Star Wars. Hopefully, every week moving forward, there'll be a new game that's a high-profile, interesting game. But right now, things have been kind of, you know, a dead time. And I'm not going to spend money on a game like that we know is not going to be good. Doesn't matter how many people sit here in the chat and scream about it, saying, oh, you're not a variety streamer anymore. Well, guess what? I'm a variety streamer who plays games that are fucking good. I'm not going to waste time on a game that everyone has been saying is not good. Oh, but it's for variety. Well, fuck that. I have limited time on this planet. I have limited time to stream. I be pulled in a million directions. You want me to do React content? You want me to do gameplay? You want me to do this and that?
It's your job, my dude.
Wasting time on a game I absolutely know is not that good. and I'm not going to enjoy. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of your time.
You guys heard? Jesus. Sorry.
Okay.
You guys are being really patient with my audio bullshit. Thank you.
Let's now head into...
I'm not doing it on purpose, I
schedule.
promise.
All right, so now you guys know what's coming up. Then we can talk about my day off. Then we got a few game stories to cover. We'll do some shout outs. And like I said, I'm looking to end
Oh, there's
the
more?
podcast
Oh, you
early
did send
today,
it.
So we can
Okay.
at least get 2 hours of Elden Ring in before we
Please tell me we found it.
6 presentation at 3 p.m. Okay? So,
Oh my god!
today it's the Level 1 podcast. We will end early. 2 hours of Elden Ring. What are we
Not
doing
quite,
with Elden Ring?
but it's close.
Finishing up Caria Manor.
But it's in one of these,
Manor
yeah?
Side dungeon. We have the boss fight, and then we have a little optional exploration. Once you beat Caria Manor, now you can go to the towers behind it. This opens up NPC
my
quest
God.
line. Dragon boss
There it
fight
is.
there that we can do.
This
Harder than
motherfucker
this,
is
'cause I don't have a
garbage.
dragon. It's gonna be a pain for me. Everything I'm fighting is magic, but my magic build.
Save
they're all
for the
resistant.
apocalypse.
So all that's going on. That'll be fun. 2 hours of that.
Night
And
Ride,
then
please come back.
The Street Fighter presentation at 3 p.m. We're gonna watch it here live together, and then I'm gonna upload it to DSPReacts after the fact.
I'm so happy.
Tonight, on the late stream.
Low tier Pig Roach 2.
Yeah,
Who would have
Pacific
thought?
time. It is the premiere. of
Yeah,
the
Tevin uses it all the time, and I want to steal it.
premiere of my Final Fantasy V playthrough.
Yeah, this dude's doing
For your
streams.
vote. You guys have been voting on what you wanted to see me play in this collection, and Final Fantasy V won. So I'm excited to start up this tonight on the late stream. It's my first ever playthrough
Oh,
of the
okay.
internet of it. I've played this game.
He didn't include it in this
offline,
one.
and I absolutely love it. By the way, it's a game where if you really master the system, the combat system, you can make characters whatever you want. They could be any class, which is unique. Most Final Fantasy games, your characters are kind of archetypes into a certain class. But in this game,
Are we still on Street Fighter?
after you play a
I
certain
don't
amount.
know if that's true or not.
And I'm absolutely excited to experience this game with you. It's got great music. It's got great, in my opinion,
Okay,
graphics
so
design,
we're gonna
and great
mute
gameplay.
Night
I'll be
Ride,
honest,
we're
the
gonna
story
mute
isn't as good as Final Fantasy 4
guy.
or 6. Still good, but not as good. It's a little more cliche, as you will see.
Desktop
as we play
gets-
the game together.
Yes.
Okay, so I hope
Virgil
you guys will join me
appears.
for the fun tonight. It's a special playthrough
And
near and dear to my
then-
heart. I grew up playing the classic Final Fantasies.
Media
This is one
source
that I really
control.
like, and I hope that you guys will join me.
Bury
tonight.
the light.
Okay.
Play.
Tomorrow is up in the air. If the Street Fighter 6 beta actually is in effect and it's new characters, then I will do that tomorrow. If not, then tomorrow will be the conclusion of Silent Hill 3. Then on the late stream tomorrow night, it is more late night Oblivion action, where for 2 hours we were going to continue on and finish the Mages Guild, and then it looks like we're going to head back into the main story for a while.
All right.
We're on the fence about getting
Just to be
Shivering Isles
safe. Okay, we're good.
engagement has dwindled. It's probably because I've been playing the
Okay, that's reloading. Go.
main stream is DSP versus the internet. This is my
Try again.
you the members, people who are channel members.
Sweet, it works. And I don't have to do it through VLC. I'm gonna let it play for a D rank. Schedule segment.
Dismal.
Okay, and then we still have
Oh,
Monday
I'm
and
hyped,
Tuesday.
dude.
Again,
I'm so
Monday and
hyped.
Tuesday are going to be dependent on what's going on. If the Street Fighter 6 beta had been over the weekend, then likely we're going to play Elden
So
Ring
I
both
can
Monday and
delete
Tuesday
these.
and balance the late streams with Final Fantasy and Oblivion.
I'm gonna keep
But
this for now,
Let's play it
but
here and let's see what happens.
I don't-
Okay.
every one of these
I'm excited.
ranks,
I hope-
when I did the
honestly hope
report card, that's a separate
isn't a
layer in
Street Fighter
OBS,
6
and I'm
character.
trying to
That would be
minimize this
Very
problem.
pleasing to me. It would mean that we have a really big week of variety here, very different from what people would normally expect. I'd be
Wish I had like a
absolutely
total report
Okay.
card. That'd be funny.
stoked. Cool.
Of course he's begging. He wants people to become members and
So that's the schedule for the week. Now I have a special announcement, ladies and gentlemen.
tell him what to
I've
skip in
gifted
5
a
seconds.
New hat for the rotation.
Oh, thank God, the hat review. The reveal.
I figured.
A brand new hat. I don't want to spoil what the hat is. I'm looking at it right now. I don't want to spoil what the
Get
hat
out of
is.
my sight.
What I will tell you is this. This new hat is classy. That's all I'm going to say. It's a classy new hat. It was gifted by a viewer.
It better be the milady hat.
Find it, but I'm not going to tell you the story until we actually have.
No,
a hat.
please do tell me the story so we can do a real Virgil dance. Please.
We reached the hat goal of $100 on this stream. I will put on the brand new hat for you, and I will tell you the story of the hat. Okay, so let's see. If we hit $100, great. If not, it's fine. It's not the end of the world if we don't hit it, and I'm not demanding anything. I'm just saying it'd be nice. We have a new hat.
Yes, Zerglue. Let's see. What did I put?
First time that we hit a hat goal.
I think I just implemented this.
Moving forward, I will put.
Let's see if
brand new hat.
Streamlabs. There we go.
Okay. So if you want to see me in the astronaut helmet, you gotta
each of these sound effects has a 10-minute cooldown.
An astronaut helmet. I told you something.
And I think it costs like 100 points. It's pretty cheap. You have to do exclamation SFX and then space. Any of those.
If the hat told its own story. That would also be incredibly disturbing, I think. We have to contact some authorities, but okay.
So you got to do something like.
Very nice. All right. So let's see what happens. Let's see. This reminds me of when we hit $800 tips goal. I'll put on a brand new hat for you. I'll remind you guys because there may not be people who are watching this very moment, but maybe.
Did I snipe your opportunity?
When people are here, hey, tip today.
All right, let me check.
Brand new hat. Okay. Okay. I think I've almost covered everything. I covered the schedule. I covered the.
Here, I'll do a test for you.
I covered the hat. I just want to direct your attention. The members goal for today is 565 members, and that's the entirety.
We got another John in chat.
Stream, plus Elden Ring, plus Street Fighter 6 event, and even the Final Fantasy premiere stream tonight. So please consider becoming a member.
Oh wait, I gotta get Nero coded in first.
Because it's ongoing support. It not only helps this channel, but obviously you get cool perks from it.
See how much space I got now? I got a lot of space.
What you'd like to do is gift some memberships to the channel, and then people in the community can get them and enjoy them, right? So thank you in advance to anyone who either becomes a member, gives a membership, or renews a
Man, look at all this
membership
space.
and it's lapsed. Now would be a great time. Just think about this, okay? Elden Ring, the premiere of the Final Fantasy game this tonight, right?
God,
The Street
no.
Fighter 6 beta. Next week, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The week
Oh, he
after
finally got the
that,
name
it's
right.
Redfall.
Thank God.
And every week we have something
Redfall.
major going on. In fact, I'm thinking this month also is Zelda. There's a lot going on.
Redeem
in the next 30
points
days.
for a new command. You could just give me suggestions.
Remember, or gifted a membership today.
But some of the best ones are mine. Oh, you can also
we gotta move. We basically
redeem Shadow's opinion anytime you want.
We have enough time to get.
I think that's also 100 points with a cooldown I really don't need. But I end up spamming it anyways. It's kind of a ripoff.
During my day off,
And anybody who's new here, anytime you hear Shadow speak, that is completely randomized. So it's great.
Twitter is falling apart. Elon Musk has no idea what he's doing, and now he's finally starting to institute the big changes. So now everyone's losing their legacy check marks. Anyone who was verified previously.
Oh yeah, SFX is an alias to redeem, so
losing them as well.
there you go.
The site is essentially becoming a cesspool of shit, and what I mean by
It always has been, dumbass.
Anything of use on the site anymore. Like, used to be Twitter used to be my
chopping
major
block again.
source of news and information. Now, my feed is junk. Like, I'd go to my feed where it used to be all pertinent things to my interests and things that I was
I can put more Pokemon TCG cries if you want.
accounts that are called shit.
Pokemon Play It.
Why is this here? I never
I've got like all 151,
I don't want this.
but Slowpokes is the best.
And more of them get added. Now I've got sport. I've never fucking.
Oh no,
watched
I could do
any of the sports ever on
Pidgeot.
Twitter.
He just
I'm getting
screams.
sports
It's
in
great.
my feed. So what's happened is he changed the algorithm, or told his employees to change the algorithm to shove things down your throat that you don't want. And it's
Oh, you want?
not here.
Sorry, you want this one?
Look for fucking game news today.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Podcast, and I gotta sift through 40 posts of fucking feces. And the funny part is, he thinks he's doing good. If you actually look at the shit he says, we're monetizing now. Would you
I mean, I have other gun
to
soldier
subscribe to
noises.
someone on Twitter? I want you to think about this for a second. Would you pay money to subscribe?
I
to
guess I
someone on Twitter?
could.
What meaningful?
We've already had this
is shared
discussion
on
a
Twitter?
1,000 times. We don't need any more. All right, let me finish up Nero first.
Right? Nothing. But he's monetized Twitter in this case. So you can
This is
follow
such
premium
old
content.
news.
Any value would be put onto Twitter. Nothing. It's bullshit. It's
Big ups,
fucked.
G-Man.
Only if you're like a super fan of ball.
It has been
sucker or
imprinted
someone
in my
would you
brain.
pay for a subscription. Well, he wants people to be super fan ball suckers because
Yeah, dude, I love
he's
that
telling all
noise.
these celebrities, everyone, do paid subscriptions, make money on Twitter. For what? To show me picking.
I
my
really do
nose?
want to play
Fuck you wanna
Shadoo
see on my
game
Twitter feed
on
that's
stream, but the
paying
problem
for?
is I have
Like,
two
what are you
channels.
talking
I have a
about?
Twitch and I have this YouTube, so it's like, which
It's an
audience
example
do I
of
play for? I want everybody to see how amazing
You
that
premium
game
emo.
is.
I can't give you perks.
And I'm trying to find the PS2 version, because I have the official controller.
No reason.
I think it was a pre-order bonus for GameStop, or no,
Subscribe to someone. For what? There's no
not
fucking
GameStop.
content.
Game Crazy.
All the content on Twitter is redirected to a third
I
party.
should have
Content is
hats for
found.
my Goose.
No, none of it
She's
is
just
found
sitting
on
there,
Twitter.
man,
But he
menacingly.
thinks his site has value. There's no value. It's the stupidest thing.
I'm tuning this
He
out
spent so much
hard.
money on this website. Billions of dollars. He overvalued it so he could buy it, and now
Yeah, that's
he's
the
pissing
risk you
me
have to
away.
take when you
He
buy
can't
stuff
find
and
a way
consolidate and
to
stuff.
basically make it viable. So he's just saying, charge for this, charge for this, charge for this, and no one's doing it, by the way. Very few people are jumping on this
Plenty of
bandwagon to
people are
spend money
doing
on
it, like the
something that isn't
NFT
free for
bros.
That's the problem with the premise of Twitter right now. Twitter started as a free site that was social media and considered almost an internet commodity, something free. That is
Commodity?
purposeful.
Commodity means it's
Discussion,
worth
it's
something,
dissemination
right?
of news,
Hold up.
But now he's trying to monetize it and make it a paid
Great,
for
now I have
service.
to-
You can't give someone something for free and then change your mind and try to make it paid for later. That doesn't work.
I can't remember
Make it paid
English.
for from the get-go.
Whoops, or
then you will
spelling.
have that base that have that
Product.
mindset.
Wait.
It's a pay-for service, and people will.
Well, you can have a free
judge value
product,
based off of that.
so-
you cannot say
Wait.
this was free and now charge for it and think there will be perceived value.
Product was considered a product, is basically what Phil said.
He doesn't understand that. He's one of the richest
Twitter
people
is a
in the world, and he's
product.
too
Wow, you don't
sympathetic.
say.
He's essentially a dumb businessman. I don't know where the money comes
We
from.
know
At this
this.
point, he's blowing up rockets and shit. He's launching rockets that explode, and people are applauding. Yes, amazing.
No, most people are shitting on him on Twitter. Like,
Good for
come
you.
on.
Piss your money away. Anyway, Twitter is. fun.
Let's see.
It's
Nero
getting harder for me to
rates.
use.
It's always
So I'm gonna do my best to try to find you guys news stories, but the problem is outside of Twitter, which used to be a neutral hub that would kind of filter stories and find the best ones, you'd have to rely on third-party sites to find news. It's like, do I want to go to IGN?
Okay, hang on.
Do I want to go to fucking Kotaku?
Where is it? Where is
No,
it?
I don't
Nero
wanna go to
ranks.
these sites
Turn that volume
because
down.
They all have a spin, or they all only focus on things that they're interested
Oh,
in for their own
that
personal
was close.
benefit. So it's kind of hard to find a neutral place to find game news. It's going to be harder if Twitter continues down. this should be
Continues.
slow, that is going down, and it becomes.
It's
less and less
fine,
useful.
Phil. Do you have
And
any
more
idea how
people
much
with
money
garbage, people
Elon
with
has?
garbage. The site essentially.
He just wants to recuperate some of the losses, that's all.
That's unfortunate. I'm gonna do my best to keep giving you guys news stories, but it's gonna get harder when the one place that used to be neutral is no longer gonna be neutral. It's just gonna be a bunch of shit now.
Oh, he was slamming his rockets.
I said my.
I mean,
little
it's
blurb
fun
there.
to-
Now let's move on.
It's fun to make fun of Elon doing anything. But, yeah, launching a rocket is really
Get
fucking
this.
hard.
Nintendo is adding
Rocket
Genesis
science?
games
Hello?
to its paid premium service. If you have the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion, which is the one that has the N64 games, well, it's also going to include the following four games. Okay, Pulseman, Street Fighter 2 Special Champion,
Oh,
Edition,
how exciting.
Chameleon, and Flicky. Now, the
Oh,
thing that
Flicky.
gets me
Nice.
about this, which makes me scratch my head, is that the 16-bit games used to be included for free in the standard Nintendo Online subscription. But now Nintendo seems to be sneaking in, oh, you can get more games if you pay for the higher
Oh,
level
there it is.
subscription. Wait a minute, what? No, that wasn't the arrangement. The arrangement was, if you want N64 games, you would pay for the higher level subscription.
Oh, okay, you didn't think they would expand it?
But no one's really been paying attention, apparently, because that was what it originally was a year or two ago, was pay more for N64, pay for the standard if you want 16 and 8-bit. But now they changed it.
Yeah, even IGN is
Here's the
better
thing.
than Twitter.
I would be very interested, all right?
Yeah,
in
Twitter
playing
is
Street Fighter 2
very
Special
heavily
Champion Edition.
leaning
You
on
wanna know
its
why?
left
Because
side.
Special Champion Edition is
What's next?
Arguably.
The music.
A horrendous joke of an edition of a Street Fighter game. It's funny.
I'm gonna actually mute that real quick while I import Devil Trigger.
Okay.
Okay.
I rented it and played it, and yikes. Let's just put it that way. Yikes.
Yikes.
So I would love to play that game for you guys as a one-off stream and make fun of it, because it really is. Waiting to get the sound effects of that game are so bad. The freaking
It's
music
still
is atrociously bad.
God, I'm so sorry. I should have done this before. If I didn't have to run a quick errand that took me like 25 minutes,
maybe we could do this during the weekend or this coming.
I could have done this before the stream.
Street Fighter 2 Special Championship
Mute
Edition.
him forever.
That'd be fun.
Nothing.
Oh no.
Forever.
It's for the premium online service, and I'm like, but
Yeah, because it was muted on my
I
end.
understand.
This is so dumb. I'm so sorry, guys.
Games were that, and now they're adding 16.
I'm just
games
trolling
next
you
day.
without even trying, by doing absolutely nothing.
It's Nintendo. Nintendo can do nothing wrong, right?
Maybe I can stop it using a gun.
An interesting story came out. Okay, Michael.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. OBS
who
just
used to
maxes
work
it to
for
0
EA,
decibels. It's so
used to
dumb.
be in charge of Star Wars Battlefront. Now you might say, wait a minute, Star Wars Battlefront? You mean that series that came out and it was 2 of them, and they tried to sell microtransactions and things in them? They had to change the whole system.
Yes.
They failed. No, I mean the original Star Wars Battlefront. The
Cool.
ones that came out in the 2000s, the ones that were widely praised, the ones that were incredibly fun to play.
Okay, so
and were
now-
both on PC and home consoles. The original Star Wars Battlefront games 1 and 2, Part 3
Set from
was
file.
already done. According to this guy who was the lead of the project, he was basically saying that this game was 2 yards from the finish line, and it was a great game, and it was ready to be played, and for some unknown reason, it was axed. And he's very upset about that, because it's like, I guess you look at the modern Battlefronts and what happened to the franchise, and now essentially the franchise is dead, right? No one's talking about reviving Battlefront or anything like that, because a whole new dev team took up the reins and kind of ran it into the ground and didn't do a good job with it. Well, the original Battlefront trilogy had a 3rd game that's basically unreleased, and I guess what's happened is there's been this lore over the years about why it happened and things like that, and no one could seem to really agree. But that's kind of sad to think that there would have been a Battlefield 3. Maybe Battlefield could have continued on, Battlefront, my bad. Battlefront could have continued on as its original series that it was, and maybe it could have continued to be a great franchise and everything. But what ended up happening was, during this time frame, Disney... And when Disney bought Star Wars, Disney was...
Dismal.
That's sad. I would really like to see it come back, like maybe be revived in a modern way. That would be pretty neat.
Or you can just go play the other one.
1 and 2, which they really aren't, that came out in the last decade, weren't very good. They were very repetitive.
I think Battlefront's available on, like,
They didn't really capture
the
spirit of the
Switch.
originals. They just didn't. The originals were much more...
I know one of the
difficult to
jankier
play.
ones is.
I don't know how they lost that in the new ones. So, that
The
being said,
original trilogy has an unreleased
sad
3rd
that
game.
this happened, but maybe we will see.
Duology is a word, my dude.
Last story. This is an interesting
Well, this was gaming news. Shit, man.
Yes, Atari, who honestly, if you think about Atari in the last few years, well, they've released a couple collections of their classic games that have been pretty popular, but they also tried to release a whole retro console that failed miserably. It was overpriced, no one really bought it, and it didn't do too well. Atari,
Yeah, it's 100
It is.
points.
is buying
Global
up
cooldown,
old
600.
PC and console titles from the 80s and 90s. Listen to this. Okay? Hold on a second. Bubsy.
What should we
Yes,
call it?
Bubsy franchise. Hardball.
We'll just call it
Demolition
KO.
Racer.
Well, no. What if I want to do a Street Fighter
Bunch of
KO
other Air
noise?
Combat series. Okay? They're buying
Should I just
all
call
the
it
rights
Gun?
to these games. Why? Right? It's kind of weird.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a
Scratch
beautiful,
your head. Like, what
beautiful
exactly
stream.
Are they doing with these? right?
Jim got a lot of sass, like, oh, everybody's doing
Make collections
filled
and release them
stuff.
like they've similarly done with their previous Atari Classics.
And it's like,
collections.
okay.
It's kind of confusing. So it's a weird move on Atari's part to just start buying up old franchises that have been long dead like this. So
Atari owns Bubsy now? That's
personally,
cool.
they're going to be reviving them. I don't think Atari was really interested in
I mean,
the series and making
Bubsy got revived
But perhaps what they're trying to do is
for a game that
library of
I
games.
think
that
Pro
maybe
Jared said you can beat
sell,
in 10 minutes.
Like for classics retention.
45 actually.
I mean, like I said, some of their more
Push
successful
Hogan,
titles in the last
pull
few years
Hogan.
have been classics collections of their own games. So maybe they're just looking to do the same with other games as well. Maybe because they've seen success of their own. I don't know. It's interesting.
Push Hogan should
Not
just
sure
cause him
yet.
to say hanging and banging,
Too
brother.
early, I guess, to make a judgment. So, all right, guys. That is it for game news. We kind of turboed through it.
Oh, Q&A is longer.
So let's see. Phil's Day Off. You ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phil's Day Off segment.
I like how he punched the mic.
Stupid thing.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yesterday was my day off
Let's
from
see.
streaming. My one day off a week. And I had a ton planned.
That's
My
cool,
wife
Phil.
and I had all these things to do because we
Got
hadn't been out in a few
ourselves
weeks,
a
and we had all these
Hogan.
things
Good
lined up that
job,
were
still
kind of
ran. Oh, this is your
but
first
also fun
one.
things to do. And
Congratulations.
we're absolutely, ready to go. And guess what happens?
Welcome to the Hogan Club, brother.
It starts to feel a little under the weather. And I'm like, oh no.
My wife, we better hurry
Here's the
back.
problem. She's been working. And when she works a string of days, okay,
String.
she gets worn out or beaten sometimes. She's working with people.
Yeah,
all
that's
day.
cool, Phil. I have that happen even at my desk
Right?
job.
And it's kind of what happened is she worked a string of days this weekend into Tuesday, all the way through Tuesday. And
A whole 3 days.
we knew our day off was Wednesday. But this is the problem is, if you haven't noticed, our schedule has been changing a lot this year. First we had Thursdays off, then we had Wednesdays off, then for a while we had Thursdays off, and now we have Wednesdays off again. Okay?
Shadow face. Until we die, man.
Because of that, all right?
It's the gun soldier.
It's changing, it's fluctuating like this. It's screwing everything up. All right, it is. It's screwing everything up. And we can't have consistency. And when there's no consistency, that's when this kind of stuff happens. So she's been working nights, then she's working days, then she's working nights, then she's working days again. And this week, was like the first week we're going to have
That was
consistency.
loud. Thanks.
But we changed our day off.
I
to be
continue to
Wednesday,
troll
but now
everybody.
It looks like she's going to be working Mondays and Tuesdays.
We'll just call it
every
gun.
week, and then maybe other days fluctuating. So, because of that, she worked 3 days this
Go
last
for
week
it, guys. New
she's
sound
tired of
effect.
shit and didn't feel good. So I told her, I was like, listen, if you don't feel good, why are we gonna pressure ourselves on our day off to go out and do a million things? That doesn't make sense. If you don't feel
Because
good,
life.
then let's just have a more relaxing day at home. Luckily for us, the things that we wanted to do on the day off were not like, it wasn't like a doctor's appointment or something like that. For once, the change
Wait,
wasn't like an
damn
appointment
it.
we had to be at.
Hang on, Zerglue.
Or
I forgot a thing. The alert
things
box.
we could do kind of at any time. So
Don't worry,
because of that,
I'll
I'm like, all right,
your name will be
instead of
John,
having
and I'll let
pretty
you have it
busy
as a
day
freebie.
out, we'll just have a day at home, and that's what we did. So essentially, yesterday I went out and did my usual errands, which is like grocery shopping, and I got some stuff for Jasper Kitty and things like that. I think I picked up I picked up one of the things that we had ordered. I had to get it at a store and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then I came home, and after we
Hey.
unpacked,
Oh,
and
there it
relaxed, we just ordered some food. We ordered some Hawaiian food, which was good. We love the Hawaiian barbecue stuff. I had chicken.
It's gonna be extra
Chicken, too.
crusty.
Yeah, we both had chicken, and we relaxed and we watched the entirety of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. We are almost
God,
through
stop
Harry Potter.
blowing everyone's
We
ears
watched
out.
6 of them. Okay, in the last couple of weeks, we've been kind of slow burning through.
All right,
them.
let's do a
We
test.
watched 6 of them now, and we're moving on to the Deathly Hallows 1 and 2 now. And once I watch all of those, I'm going to do a special Harry Potter retrospective video for DSPReacts, where I'm going to tell you my overall
But he
thoughts on
couldn't
the Potter
compare
series,
two
and also
Shazam videos?
now having played Hogwarts
Wait,
Legacy,
Shazam?
how those games tie into that and how fun it
Shazam
was
is
to see those
Marvel,
movies,
is it?
like that.
Because this dude is an insane
Video,
DC
for sure.
tryhard.
So, that's
He
coming
hates
up,
Marvel.
okay?
It's so weird. He's one of those console war losers.
Yeah, so we did that. We've also been watching someone
It is DC? What?
Play.
Why won't he
Last of Us
compare
Part
them? He loves
on
DC.
which is hilarious because the PC version has a lot of issues. So we're watching that.
My apologies, guys. I'm sure some of you are face palming, but as I've expressed before, I don't give a shit about cape shit. So,
do a bunch of special stuff, and now it's all been postponed.
like
because,
Phil,
you know,
you know, when Phil's like, I don't know what the Suicide Squad is. Is it a remake? Is it a sequel? And I'm like, bro, I don't know.
But because we actually slept in on our day off, and then
Oh, we're still on the day off.
for most of the day, it ended up being a more rejuvenating day for us. And overall, I think it worked out because now she seems to be back to herself. It's not like she's all worn out and sick or anything. So I was happy about that. But it sucks. It sucks having to.
I kind of forgot what people were tweeting about.
Like I said, at the least for the
Like he doesn't like that she was interpreted differently, basically.
But we're not sure about other days of the week. They may change. And because of that, it's like, well, should we have Wednesday or Thursday off as our day off every week?
Okay, so
We don't
Kat
know.
was tired.
It's still
They
fluctuating.
DoorDash because they're
It's gotta
lazy.
be Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe we should have it be
And I don't know what's gonna
Thursday.
happen to
If
my
she's
day off.
absolutely gonna work
Got
every
it.
week, Monday, Tuesday. There are gonna be some days she's gonna feel like crap the next day. Maybe that could be a recuperation day for her, and then we have a whole day out together on Thursday. So we're
I don't know,
debating
could
all
you-
this, okay?
Separate the Magical Beast movies
It just sucks. It would have been great.
in a standalone video.
Those are great stories to tell you today. I don't have anything to really tell you because we didn't really do much. But it was fun, relaxing, and we watched Harry Potter.
Wait.
It was good. It's not like we didn't.
I mean,
have a bad
Harley
day.
will
It was the opposite. It was a
kill
good day
people,
home.
though.
It's just not what we were planning originally. Okay?
It's just, I guess they changed her class, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to shout-outs. Like I said, this is an abridged podcast, so I'm trying to keep it moving.
Damn it.
We start off today, there's absolutely no contributions on the YouTube side. We got no super chats, no super stickers, no memberships, no gifted memberships. So I have nothing to
What a
shout out on
shocker,
YouTube
day off
at all.
segment did
But
not
let's
stop the
tip that
drought.
in, So let's give them a look. Anzo Kamaru has tipped me $2. Says, well, I 100% agree. Dead Island 2
That's
looks generic.
really
Open world with, like,
dumb.
dribble.
Like,
It
what's
seems like
wrong
the
with
history
her
and public
falling in
perception.
the same
If you
chemicals?
like a game that's considered bad by public perception, like Callisto
That seems
Protocol, you
perfectly
follow wrong and
fine
insult others.
for a different
If a game has bad
interpretation.
reviews that you're not interested in.
Like, I get it. Her painting instead is kind of like, you know,
But you're not interested in it, you'll say reviewers
she's
are wrong. I think you should stop going on very condescending rants about
superficially, you know, superficial version, I guess.
It's called
You
having
know?
an opinion.
I don't know. Oh,
Aware that in life you can have an opinion on something.
gaslight. Oh, hold up.
You say everyone wrong. Option. Island. Anzo Kamaru has tipped me $2. Says, well, I 100% agree. Dead Island 2 looks generic and open world with like drivel. It seems like you're contradictory on your use of public perception. If you like a game that's considered bad by public perception, like Callisto Protocol, you call everyone wrong and insult others. If a game has bad reviews that you're not interested in, you say reviewers are right and the game is bad. If a game gets raving reviews and a high public perception, but you're not interested in it, you'll say reviewers and everyone are wrong. I think you should stop going on very condescending rants about games that you haven't played that end up hurting your brand perception. It's called having an opinion. Are you aware that in life you can have an opinion on something? So let me put this into perspective. some specific
This is one of the aspects of Phil that I think drew me in as a detractor, is because this is the same gaslighting I encountered with a now ex friendship, but friendship I had in high school. Same exact language.
some specifics, okay? First of all,
About Minecraft.
I really like survival horror games, correct? You guys know that.
Sorry, Donut
You guys
Sensei,
also know I'm a
this
huge fan of Dead Space.
is entertaining to me.
You know that Callisto Protocol, which was the game made by the previous makers of Dead Space,
Yeah, exactly. The Harley
covered and was coming out
thing is just an extension of his hating change. That is a good point.
in January, right? Now, I was very hyped for this game because it's for the makers of original Dead Space, but it's a new outing. I'm excited for this.
Okay.
What ends up happening is reviewers start coming out.
I mean, I did a video on this. I'm debating Skip Juice.
Take a look at their reviews, and you know, based on what they're saying, I deemed that basically what they're saying is kind of unfair. All right?
No, it
They're
was fair.
criticizing the game for things that Dead Space itself is known for, and saying
No, it's a worse Dead Space.
they're bad things. And I said, how much do you want to bet? There's some kind of an agenda here. That these
No.
people, number one,
What are you talking about? What's the same thing that Dead Space had? Zombies in space? I don't remember having a club and beating everything to death because melee is king.
Either aren't good enough to play this game and enjoy it because the game is tougher than most.
And being forced to fight everything.
About it. Or number two, there's something going on where EA is coming out with Dead Space Remake in January while Callisto Protocol came out in December. And it's good, so they can hype up the other one. I do feel the reviewers were absolutely unfair. An awful game or a horribly inferior game, like
it
they were
is.
saying in their reviews. Exactly what
If you... Well, okay, this is just repeating one of my old videos, I'm sorry. But if you don't like the combat in Callisto for the first 2 hours, you're not gonna like it 12 hours in.
I said,
it's bad.
These reviewers were not good enough to learn the new mechanics of the game and enjoy it because they just wanted to run and gun through it like Dead Space. And it wasn't just...
It's a short game, Phil.
It was other content creators as well. There were several high-profile content creators that turboed through this game, rushed through it, or quit it.
I just like elitist Phil. I know it's a repeat, but still.
Want to play it and learn it.
I'm sorry that I'm not muting him.
All their other survival horror games. Sorry, it's not like Resident Evil 4. Sorry, it's not Dead Space. It's a different entity. And
yeah, it is a different entity. That
they
sucks.
didn't see enough positive benefit from it to learn it. Instead, they just want to say fuck this and create shock.
Like, that's the other thing. If you guys haven't played Callisto, like, Vel like would watch people stream Callisto and he was like, whoa dude, look at the dodge mechanics, it's like so flashy and stuff. And I'm like, it's an automated process and there are more animations than there are like dodge actions. There are more melee animations than there are melee attacks. It's completely superficial.
Headlines, so-and-so rage quits game because they say it sucks. Oh, you see? So they feel like they benefited more from that than actually playing through the game, okay? So I called it out for what it was. I played the game and I enjoyed it very much. Did I love it?
Good for you.
Well, it was good, but it definitely had some flaws and shortcomings, but it was still a great game. And
I feel like he backpedaled and admitted it was flawed later.
Way better than the reviewers gave it credit for, okay? Then
I
played the
think.
Dead Space Remake the month later, and what happened? It's literally Dead Space 1 with better graphics and a few
We gotta get out of here first.
tweaks. This is exactly what I said was going to. This game's ass because it's what they're using. Dead Space is, but with EA behind it, oh, that helps these media outlets. Now, I understand what Anso Kamara was saying, all right? But at the same time, all right?
You're gaslighting.
Who is pulled in a million directions, all right? I am. Even though I don't even have a giant viewer base. I mean, arguably, how many people do I get on a stream? A few hundred?
Oh, I'm an honest
Maybe
motherfucker.
1,000,
Gotcha.
Right? Only for bigger playthroughs do I get thousands of people watching. All right? Let's be honest. I'm definitely not a popular guy anymore. I know that. But I also know that my viewer base that is dedicated to watching me appreciates my honesty and appreciates that I try to put my efforts towards
Like, I had fun with Sonic Frontiers. It's also a bad game.
People are still
Mediocre at best.
that I am 2012 DSP. That I'm the guy who doesn't stream.
I don't blame anybody who gave it bad reviews.
And instead, I just sit around playing games offline all day. And I have time to play every new release coming out every week.
Wait, why are you on this?
And that way I can give you my honest opinion on all of them. That was the old formula of old school DSP. But old school DSP didn't interact with an audience, okay?
What if there's a diamond in the rough? That's why I've done a few itch.io
Play
delves.
whatever I wanted. And because of that, I skipped a ton of games.
I need to do another one.
I very rarely.
I don't know if I'm going to do that
I very rarely
during my vacation.
AAA release. And by the way, my playthroughs back then were very different than today. They were rushed. I skipped most side content. I was
Okay,
stronger
okay.
And, all right, you're right.
Snowflake.txt.
I would have said, hey, all these reviewers are saying Dead Island 2 isn't very good. Streams, let's play it together and judge for ourselves. And I would buy the game and I would play it. And I would say, wow, we played it 2 streams. That game's a piece of dog shit. It sucks ass. Let's slam it together publicly. And we would. And we'd laugh at how bad the game was and it would make my worst games of the year countdown, right?
Yeah, so how are you going to have worse games?
Right? That was the old Phil. But that was many, many, many years ago. You understand?
This motherfucker is garbage!
I've changed. I'm not that same guy. I don't know how to
Okay.
acting at a bad game and acting like an asshole. I changed from skip most shitty
I'm
games to
grown
games
and
that
matured.
to be shitty.
We're out of
Put
skip
meaningfully
juice.
Good content. 10 out anymore. I changed. Better. Understand. People out. That are upset. These new games, and
I love when he barely moves when I
We
skip.
already had this discussion earlier in the week. Game developers need to start actually putting effort in and making more meaningful, better games now. It's
That's
not
what the
enough
Callisto dudes were doing, and they, like,
game.
didn't even make half of their
meaningful.
investment
And that's
back.
really the problem. Functional versus
Life
meaningful.
sucks.
Just because you made a functional game doesn't even need to exist. Dead Island 2. Tell me what space in gaming that's filling. How many of us have been screaming, we
People
need
who
a
want
world
Dead Island?
zombie game.
I don't know.
This is a game that's 10 years outdated. 10
No?
years outdated.
I don't know much about
This
Dead
is
Island, but the
a game that
format
was
seems
popular during the
fine. What
zombie
little I
craze of
know.
Walking Dead. Who the fuck even talks about The Walking Dead in 2023?
Phil, there were a million Last of Us remasters that came out and a TV show. Zombies are still relevant. They always were.
Era of gaming. There's no reason even. It's like it's a fart in the wind. It's like, why are we talking about it?
Can a game not be mid? Can you not like mid games? What's wrong with that?
Then on top of that, it's apparently not very
Sonic
good.
Frontiers.
On top of all
mid at best. Like.
So I understand what you're saying, but again, when I'm being pulled in so many directions, when I have limited time because I'm a different
What is
creator,
the truth?
I have to pick and choose the best.
If I hadn't built up skip juice, we could have done a Virgil segment, and I'm very sorry.
Game like Oblivion. This is a playthrough where
But I already dragged you guys to re-listen to the Gaslight segment, so like, at least I could do was get us back up here.
Absolutely love it, right? Final Fantasy is a game near and dear to my heart. I grew up playing the classic Final Fantasies. This will be
You're gonna whine because 16 is gonna be DMC-like.
Oh, Phil played Dead Island and mashed.
Like it to just be like a normal RPG. Well, Phil, because people favor action RPGs. That's just the trend right now.
Put out more meaningful shit. Seriously. So, sorry you don't understand that, but things change over time. All right? And you might say, oh, it's hypocritical. Well, there's some cases where I have to listen to public opinion because I can't clone myself. I don't have money and time to play every game. Sorry.
It's your job, and you only play AAA games. You're not bogged down with indie games. You're bogged down with Oblivion.
My opinion. I think most people would agree. Look at my content since 2017.
Again, this is some fantastic gaslighting.
I used to be the guy who played every shit game and ranted and raved about them all, right? So, that's my take. If you disagree,
yeah, exactly.
You have your right to disagree, and that's fine.
No, you said I'm sorry you don't understand. That means it's not a good thing.
I was.
Then just say no.
Until people told us what it was. I said that's exactly what I thought it was going to be, and that's nothing I'm interested in.
I'm not getting Dead Island. I'm not interested. The end.
We can do anything else that's.
But I've also never played the original, so I'm sorry too.
Okay. I received a $1.50 tip. What is your obsession with Elon? I have no obsession with Elon. I like everyone else.
No, he has a Twitter obsession.
Objective observations of this man from one of the most powerful people in the world who decided to make tweets about
I'm calling this a history segment. Because we're going back in time. He just said Elon was a game. Yes, Phil, people with money have power. That's life. I don't have my Jim Sterling slide at the moment. Gaslighting over liking Elon.
Metallica 666 did a super chat and says, "Hey man, please tell me Kat is going to be okay. She is going to be okay. She, like I said, after having a more relaxing day at home yesterday, she feels better." And then Evil Gandhi did a super chat. Says, "Here's for."
I know I blew everyone's ears out, but it's worth it. We can Nero dance again.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, at worst, my memory usage is, or my GPU is.
Here's the deal.
40% at worst. That's really, really good at 1080p.
I think we should end the podcast.
Oh, this hour is gonna suck.
As I said, excuse me. As I said, I want to get in about 2 hours of gameplay.
No, doesn't Jim still allow you to refer by both names?
Quickly, we should have about enough time for 2 hours. We can end, and then I can change the.
When the HRT news broke out,
consoles, get the
they mentioned that
up on the Xbox. Also, change the format a little bit because I have like the Elden Ring.
Now I'm not sure if if the pronouns
changed.
changed.
Minutes rather than me rushing and then missing the beginning of the presentation. Let's say if we start Elden Ring in the next 15 minutes or so, roughly, then I'd be able to
The
play for 2
wife?
solid hours.
I think they've been
and
divorced
then
for a good
have time to
good
take a
while.
quick break, switch over to the Street Fighter presentation, do the live react properly, and not be rushed to do it. You see? So even though,
Look, man.
normally I would go at least
Just
5
saying.
minutes on the podcast. I feel like today it makes sense to end it early. I hope that you've enjoyed the show. I hope that you
I haven't taken a look at Jim's stuff in forever, so it's like, I guess if I am dead naming, it's just genuinely didn't know.
and
Whatever.
until
Jimbo's a
next time,
pest anyways,
we'll have a full
so...
podcast tomorrow, and of course on tomorrow's podcast we'll be able to talk about all the stuff we saw during the Street Fighter 6 presentation. We'll be able to talk more about the schedule because we'll actually understand what the schedule is going to be for the weekend and all of that more concretely. But in the meantime,
Oh, I thought we were talking about Jim's wife, not Phil's wife.
is
Yeah,
that
she's
you
exhausted.
absolutely must
Shit.
pollinate.
I didn't do it. It didn't work. Couldn't get my SOS out.
All right.
What
So
happened?
we're gonna get set up.
Why
quickly.
didn't it?
And like I said, I am going to quickly use the restroom, and then we're gonna begin with Elden Ring. Yes, I know that was kind of a rushed ending.
Night ride.
It's a necessary thing for
Desktop.
today.
My SOS didn't come
A
out.
couple hours of Elden Ring, like I said, and then we'll set up and we'll do the Street Fighter 6 presentation. Probably about 2:30.
He's the victim when she's tired.
For that.
I'm sorry, guys. My move didn't come out. That was weird. It looks like it's fine. Stream Deck does this to me every so often. It, like, misses something.
I think I was almost centered and then I screwed it up. Is that centered?
God forbid it's one...
That looks centered, correct? Check here. Looks pretty good.
That shit out of
Maybe
here.
slightly up, but it looks pretty good. Hold on.
Ah, okay. Shit. Oh, oh! Damn.
Purchased the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Collection on PlayStation. I have a question for you. Okay, so here it is. Here's Final Fantasy V. I've pre-installed it for tonight, so we're good
Okay.
to go for the late stream. Okay.
Sounds good.
But here's my question. When I bought it, I bought the collection, by the way, not just the one game, so I own all of them and we can play them whenever we want in the future. Something weird happened. So I bought it, and when it had all the things available to download right now, it said it had profile icons. You know how my icon is the Heavy Rain origami right here? See it?
Okay.
So it said that there were profile icons, and it also said that there were themes that you could install on your PS5.
Yeah, every time I hear my name is, I hear Phil's lyrics,
So I went to it.
unfortunately.
I wanted to get a theme for Final Fantasy V, so I went to it and I clicked on it, and the weirdest thing happened. Instead of downloading the theme, it then took
we
me
stop
to the
stalling?
digital page for Final Fantasy VI,
Okay.
and I was like,
That's weird. Whatever.
huh? So I tried again, and it just kept doing it. So I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I
it's
asked
glitched,
for
if
Vel's
it's not really
opinion, what he
available,
thought of 5, and he says it's pretty good, so I'm like, oh god, he's gonna make it really bad then. This is gonna be insufferable.
comes with that game. I don't
He makes
get it. I was
games
very
that are
confused.
good, like extra terrible.
Because the game is new when I got it yesterday, there were no answers online about it. So I have no clue. I don't know if they've changed it since then. Like if you go down here, see, there's nothing. Usually they have like related stuff down here. View product. Play game. Choose edition. And I got this one, the bundle.
I'm not doing
Yeah,
anything.
see, it says it comes with theme and avatars. See that? It says it came with theme and avatars, and it claims it's installed.
I'm doing some back
How do you
end stuff
find
with my
themes on your
PC, don't mind me.
PlayStation 5? Where would the themes be?
Okay, Boomer, why do you need your thing to change so badly? You've had the Origami King, or the
Appear and
Origami
maybe?
Killer,
There's a whole
as
theme
your
section.
profile for like a decade. Well, for some reason, the Pixel Remaster theme collection is bugged right now. So he's trying to find it.
Oh no!
You didn't buy the deluxe?
I'm being told it's PS4 themes. Oh, oh, I really wanted a Final Fantasy theme.
Who cares?
PS5.
You know, you could load your own images. Like, you could literally just change it yourself. Go get a USB stick.
That's upsetting.
Uh...
PS5 doesn't have themes. They replaced them with screen changing when you hover over the game. Right, so this would be your Elden Ring theme. This would be your Final Fantasy V theme. Which is
actually, I don't know how to do that in PS5 then. Never mind.
You know, the key art or the logo
Still in the
game.
past.
This would be your WWE 2K22 art. Oh.
No problem, Windows. I'm glad
Not bad for Resident Evil 4.
I can be mildly entertaining during this. It's really, really hard. It's just horrible dry spell.
Let's take a very quick break. All I'm going to do is mute the mic, use the restroom, come right back, and then we're going to start with Elden Ring.
Don't monetize this.
Patient, I'll be back in like just a couple minutes, and then we'll start.
What a ripoff. What? Peace out, Windows. I'm just here for like 45 more minutes because I like rounding up to the nearest hour. I thought Audacity could open M4As. What is this shit? You suck. Yeah, that does suck.
Crazy.
I don't think Audacity can open WebM, so that sucks. Oh wait, well, I'd have to break Neurodance. So after Neurodance, I'm gonna record the LTG line. Once he starts Elden Ring, we can finish up the boring Nope review. And whatever time's left, I guess we'll just suffer. You can't interrupt a good Neurodance.
Badass.
Maybe next stream I should see if I could play DMC5 at like 480p or something. Because you can actually do that thanks to RE Engine. But it's been almost a year since I played, and it's... I have to put a lot of concentration into it.
Apocalyptic.
I'm really glad he hasn't done slideshows this week. I've had the conspiracy theory that, like, he's in on the joke sometimes. Luckily, it's just a conspiracy. So whether or not he wants pennies. 480i? Can I even do that? I'm in America? Can't do interlaced. What are you talking about? I ain't got no pal. By the way, yeah, it is Thursday, which means a Twitch stream day for me. I regularly schedule Twitch stream. I think I'm gonna try a little bit more time in Baroque, and then if or when I rage quit, go back to Leon B. So. Ooh, this is promising. I was confident in drawing humans, I'd totally make some fan art of Nero just lounging in this chair. I have a hard enough time trying to draw monsters. And I'm too busy trying to just like art in general. So I'm gonna be extra rusty with proportions. Oh, what time? Whatever the hell. I'm pretty sure you'll be in bed, Meerkat. Whatever the hell 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time is. Although maybe a little bit earlier today, because vacation. Yeah, usually I stream at weird hours from where you are. Oh yeah, I should do plugs. Let's see.
Smoking sexy style.
That's up to you, man. I'm gonna play some random ass Wii game. I think I have a Pro controller, because then I don't have to shake the Wii remote for the abusable super attack. I think that's the only way I'm gonna be able to beat the game. It's pretty janky. And like oh shit. Very quickly you have like enemies that machine gun you. And it's like, how the fuck am I gonna counter that? Woo! You know what that means, boys? Everybody gets 500 points if you survived this long. You have been rewarded. Who's the richest person in the land? Liquid Carl, who I haven't seen in a hot minute. And Whooper. Get back here, Whooper. Let's see. Now this should loop, if I got it right. Nope. Alright, I'll loop it now. Oh, never mind. It refreshed. Don't restart it. Buggy. Unfortunately, you only get the first DSP rank. We cannot reset it. The combo is broken when you stop gaining points, after all. I'm really sorry if I ruin this song for everyone from overplaying it. Because you have to hear the chorus every damn time you fight, so... Dragon Ball Raging Boner. Cool. Change your name, dude. Are we seriously rounding up to 12:30? It's 12:20 for me now. And Phil. Yeah, nothing I can do. It's Phil's fault. Alright, well I want to record my LTG quote then. What good is the dance now? We can't get more points. Can't harvest it. Alright, so... There, Night Ride needs to shut up. Dead air. Check. Okay.
Got him.
I think this is the wrong one. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope, it's not this one.
Dude, Street Fighter 5 is the one.
Yeah, I think this is the
What
one.
you gonna do, sloppy? What the fuck was that?
Gotta find it.
Fucking trash ass.
Oh, wait a minute.
Player. What the fuck was that? The fuck?
Hang on, Grandfather Nurgle gave me the timestamp, so I will close those. And... I'd swear it was this one. Oh, Phil's here. Get up.
Fucker.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say this for everyone who's being pissy in the chat that I'm not playing Dead Island 2. Shut up. Stop bringing it up, because now I'm tired of it. Like, now I'm actually officially annoyed by you.
Woo!
because there's a bunch of people who are like making jokes. Oh, he's still not playing Dead Island. Shut up. I'm not playing a game I'm not interested in. It's not going to be good for the channel. You're wasting your time and my time bitching about it. If you want to see Dead Island 2, go watch someone else play it for 2 days and then drop it. Because that's all they're going to do. They're going to play it for 2 days. They get paid to play it. And then they're going to drop the game too. No one cares about this fucking game. All right? So move on and stop bothering me about it. I don't want to play it. I have no intentions of playing it. I never had intentions of playing it to begin with. It didn't look good. And then we got reviews, and the reviews also corroborated what I thought about.
I'm just gonna spam all this stuff.
Everyone's fucking time, including mine. I don't want to see people bitching about it in the chat. This is not the bitch motivation. Complain that I'm not playing a game that I had no intention of playing to begin with. All right. So stop right now, because now I'm trying to be nice about it.
It's the guy.
And if I see you continue, I'm not going to be nice about it anymore. All right, because now I forewarned you. I've had enough. Officially now, you just hit me with enough annoyance that I really have zero.
Phil, do you have a boss today? Is that why you're salty?
Congratulations.
Wow.
For what reason?
My chair moved when I was gone, called a ghost hunter. Well, that's disturbing. I do have a fan on, but I'm fairly
Nah,
sure
Nero was dancing on it, mate.
strong enough to make the chair move, so maybe there is a haunted chair, perhaps.
He's being nice. I'm not gonna be nice anymore. I'm gonna verbally abuse you. Alright. And let me grab my quote.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! Wow! This motherfucker is garbage!
Call a ghost hunter. Yes.
Oh my.
Okay, so I'm removing people who don't listen, so that we can actually start and focus on this game. Okay.
Aw, hang on. We gotta overlap it.
See, 'cause here's the truth. Here they are. Here's
That
the
was
truth.
even louder.
Troll channels and shit. Here you go. So here's the truth. The people that are gonna sit here and bitch about it and trying to stir up problems, that's what they're here for. I'm not stupid. So
Having too much
get rid
fun
of those people
spamming.
quickly as well, and then we can actually.
I'm doing strings.
I'll wait a minute.
Sheesh.
Oh my god! Wow!
Dragon Ball Raging Boner, you know, you've been nice with contributions in the last few days, but now you're doing a double super chat to say something stupid about something
Oh my
dumb. And if I see that again, you're also
That's a little loud.
because I'm really just not in the mood. I'm really just not in the mood for your bullshit today, okay?
Show me on the Ronnie doll where Elden Ring touched you.
How's it going?
That's my best joke all day.
Am I in the right
Oh my
place?
god! Wow!
Yes, I am. There it is. The lift. Okay. Are we ready to start now? Gary, the reason that I'm mad is because people are being assholes to me, and I don't like that.
Right back at you, friendo.
Here we're going to start an awesome new week of streaming, and people take
My best joke was my best joke was trolling myself with the audio layers,
I'm not putting up with
the
it.
audio channels or whatever.
We can actually focus on good stuff this week rather than have to put up with these people's nonsense.
Again, he really thinks that he doesn't say stuff this toxic in the middle of his recordings. He's just so adorable. So adorable.
All right, Dan the Man.
I'm touching him right there.
Membership for a whopping 15 months. Hey Phil, what's going on, Dan? It's good to see you. How are you? Welcome to the stream.
Okay, you gotta do a two-parter, because that just makes sense.
Podcast where we had to kind of move through it so I could get 2 hours of Elden Ring in before the Street Fighter 6 presentation later today.
This motherfucker! This motherfucker is garbage!
Go band scanning. Very nice.
Okay, are we ready to go? We're ready to start? Can we start with
This
gameplay now?
motherfucker!
DC has a haiku for us to start.
Nope, no.
And don't they show up later in the game as well? in various places, but this is the place. Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. This is the place where they really start and they have the focus as some of the main.
By the way, when DC was first doing these haikus, I remember people dunking on him on Twitter, and he like actually was like, "People are being mean to me. I don't, how, you know, I just want to make some nice art." And it's like, dude, whatever.
We have a new hat today. This hat was donated by a viewer. The hat is, I would consider, a pretty classy hat, but there's a story behind it. If we hit our $100 of support goal today, I'll put on the new hat for you. You get to see what it is, and then it'll be added to the rotation afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, nobody owes you ass pats.
Team Terrahawk, well, Goose, good afternoon.
Y'all are free to shit on my stupid art.
Okay.
I'm making art to a 10-year-old, like, franchise for kids. Like... Losing to a children's video game has put me in an existential crisis.
The return to Elden Ring, my second run, as you can see, Dumas is looking ever different, and...
That's cool. How about we try to power through the rest of the Nope review? Yeah, that's fine there. I mean, maybe you'll hurt my feelings, but, you know, I'll live to see another day. Like... Alright, Phil.
A setup making you think this is like a space alien movie. Like I totally thought this was gonna be
So
like,
where were we? It is a space alien movie.
You can basically get the attention of aliens, and you have people who believe it, and they come and they pay actually as a theme park out in the desert and all that. So basically, there's like kind of two plots going on at once. They do have some interaction, these two, but they're kind of like two separate
interaction.
The whole first half of the movie, by the way, it's a 2-hour movie. The whole first half of the movie is basically a setup making you think this is like a space alien movie. Like I totally thought this was like movie Signs. Did you ever see the Signs, the M. Night Shyamalan movie Signs? And by the way, Jordan Peele said he was actually inspired by Signs as one of his influences to make this movie. So in that movie, you hear about an invasion, and all these things about it. You see corn circles and
Wait. We're summarizing a completely unrelated movie. Well, I mean, tangentially related. I can't say that word, right?
Is one of his influences to make this movie. So in that movie, you hear about an invasion.
What was it called?
Like a space alien movie. Like I totally thought this was gonna be like movie Signs. Did you ever see the Signs?
Signs?
And climactic and it's scary and everything. I thought that's what was gonna happen to this movie. This movie is very weird.
He's at 150% speed, by the way.
To you my review. The second half of the movie is a monster movie. All right, it goes from it's a UFO, it's abducted.
Okay. Right. So is War of the Worlds, I guess?
Horses and doing things to this is a monster in the sky that's unexplained. No one knows what it is. No one has ever scientifically researched it, but it's a crazy monster and it's eating things. And what ends up happening is I don't want to spoil, but it looks like or whatever.
I'm gonna have to spoil, but I don't want to spoil.
But basically, yeah, it kind of gets recognized. It's like people think it's a flying saucer, like alien. It's not. It's some kind of a weird flying creature that can suck things up. It's the weirdest thing, man, I've ever seen. Some people, it was funny because when I was talking about that, I was going to review the movie today.
I am glad I didn't know that twist last night. I was like, okay, is it a spaceship or whatever? And then the vor scene happens, and I'm like, oh shit. That's the critter.
People in my chat were like, oh, it looks like
that's cool.
I guess, but not really. It's just so unique and different and weird. And basically, the first half of the movie is this dramatic setup. The second half of the movie is OJ and his sister, and forgive me, I forget what the character's name is.
Emerald.
To work with others. Like, there's a. This is actually fun.
It's okay, I forgot one character name too.
Do you know what Fry's is? It's an electronic chain. What? That used to be in the United States, but went out of business during the COVID pandemic. Well, they were filming this movie during COVID, and by the time the movie came out, Fry's was completely out of business. So there's an actor playing a Fry. He actually has a Fry's van. They're filming inside of a Fry's location. They don't exist anymore.
It kind of did suck, because, yeah, The Boys also has Fry's Electronics referenced, and I'm like, oh, why you gotta do this to me, man? One of my favorite Fry's locations had, the building had an Aztec, like, facade to it, like a temple, and it was so goofy. And like they had a bunch of mannequins of Aztec people hauling like CRT monitors. It was great, or TVs.
So it kind of dates the movie because this could never happen today because Fry's went out of business while this movie was being made. It's so weird. So there's a Fry's camera technician who put cameras up on their property to try to track this creature. And then he comes involved because he starts to track the cameras and see the creature, and now he wants to get involved. And there's another guy who apparently is like an old school conspiracy theorist / cinematographer, and he has a camera that doesn't run on a...
He's just a cinematographer. I don't believe he's explicitly a paranormal investigator. He just goes for the unusual as he calls it, impossible shots. You know, he's messing around with old film reel of like a oversized python fighting a tiger.
Apparently, and then he gets involved.
Films the impossible.
The cameras and see the creature. Now he wants to get involved. And then there's another guy who apparently is like an old school.
Oh, he's raging right now? Hang on, what is he fighting? Well, knife build for me had some issues, but this is where Dean came in. This is where I realized, you know what? Fuck it, use summons. And like, I modulated my difficulty by picking the worst legendary summon there is. Because she's cool.
Conspiracy theorist / cinematographer, and he has a camera that.
But yeah, he's ranged. Like, this boss should, like, this is where you would fight kinda ranged. Like, come on.
Doesn't run on electricity, it runs even with no electricity. It's like a hand cranked camera. Interestingly enough, when this creature gets close enough, essentially it's like almost like an EMP field. All electronics turn off, okay? So the second half of the movie goes from this
easiest boss of the manor. Leave it to me to make it difficult. At least, not really, yeah. God. At least the mage lady, whose name I'm spacing out right now. At least she was easy for me.
Supernatural,
right?
Aliens are coming, to now it's a monster movie. How do we catch the monster, or how do we get film? How do we get film of the monster to prove that it exists, and we can show it to?
They didn't want to catch it.
The press. So
and he didn't hear the part about OJ talking about how like it's a predator animal, so like you have to gain its respect. You can't tame it. Like, come on, man.
People believe that this thing exists, and
the monster is still an alien.
Whatever. So,
like, that's what makes this movie really fun. Is that yeah, they're spending time. Well, I mean, you know, it's think alien.
It's really an interesting premise. It really is. It was like 2 separate movies for me almost.
I like when they do that. I like that Jean Jacket is just this force of nature, and it doesn't get bogged down with a bunch of bullshit about like the greater universe and shit. It's like, no, there's just this wild animal that, you know, from space or whatever that's been existing.
It's very good. I actually like.
Actually, he may not have come from space. I hadn't thought about that. He, you know, it was not explicit. Could have been like an ancient creature just living on Earth.
Every character in the movie, I think they're all. It was like 2 separate movies for me almost. Now, the acting is very good. I actually like every character in the movie.
Very good.
It was like 2 separate movies for me almost. Now,
no.
The acting is very good. I actually like every character in the movie. I think they're all well acted. There are a lot of weird plot things. Like, for example, why are they not, if they have evidence that this thing is sucking up horses, this thing is sucking up people, why are they not going to the authorities?
Good freeze frame.
And having the authorities look into it. I mean, yeah, the authorities at first might think
no,
they're crazy, but like, they just come out to the ranch for a day or 2, you'll see it. I mean, everyone's seeing it who's out there, so why not have the...
What if they got a lot of reports before? Like, okay, yeah, why not just say, hey, we got an incident, cop, can you come over? Like, okay, fair enough, but like, also that's a liability. Because they've seen what this thing can do, you're just gonna bring more prey out by calling the cops. And they probably won't believe you anyways, so...
But like, they just come... Why are they not going...
They're also in the boonies, so I'm not... It just... Man...
And having the authorities look into it. I mean, yeah, the authorities at first might think they're crazy, but like, they just come out to the ranch for a day or 2, you'll see it. I mean, everyone's seeing it who's out there, so why not have the authorities come out and investigate it? It's really weird. Maybe they just don't trust them or something, but I don't know if...
Oh, did he win finally?
Really
I'm looking away, and he's always winning.
But that really got me. I was like, why are the authorities not involved, okay? And it is a horror movie because, man, it's creepy. There's...
I don't know. The authorities are only ever involved in this movie when people are dead. So, I mean, I guess you can interpret it that way. That, like, the authorities really just don't give a shit unless it's dire in this area.
There's a scene where this thing does eat people, and it is gruesome. It is disgusting. There's blood and gore, and I was like, oh my god.
Not... Well, okay, yeah, blood... Wait. Kinda nice. I still have to adjust to the mat, because, like, now some of the muscles in my feet are freaking out, because it's squishy. Yeah, so it's like, oh my god, what are you doing?
Like, that actually is like, really terrifying. And actually, at that point, I was like, wow, this is a unique movie. It's horror.
Well, yeah, it is gore.
Sci-fi. It's a monster movie. It's like 3 kinds of movies slam jammed into one.
Not really, Phil.
Spoil how it ends. But basically...
I don't want to spoil how it ends, but let me tell you about how Jean Jacket is, like, not a spaceship.
It has a really cool ending. I liked the ending, actually, even though it really didn't make a lot of logical sense. I mean, what makes sense about a creature living in the sky eating things?
Birds of prey don't exist to this man. He's done this during Elden Ring, coincidentally. I couldn't find the quote, but I read it on Twitter, where he's just like, what kind of bird just, like, floats in the air? And it's like, soaring birds?
Things, right? The ending, actually, even though it really didn't make a lot of logical sense. I mean, what makes sense about a creature living in the sky eating things, right? But,
fucking damn it.
basically, I like the cinematography. It's a combination of
That's the quote of this review, honestly.
kind of suspenseful horror, but a Western. It has a lot of Western themes, a lot of horse riding. It actually has a lot of
It's not a
style
Western movie, though, dude. It has a Western tourism area.
You've seen a suspenseful horror, but a Western. It has a lot of Western themes, a lot of horse riding. It actually has a lot of
What
Western
the
style
fuck?
music. If you've seen American Westerns,
It's a ranch-style movie.
actually a big part of the movie. So here's the thing. It's a weird movie. It's a unique movie. I actually found it entertaining. I've seen a lot of people online, as I was kind of doing a little bit of research after the fact. I was curious, like, how is this movie received? Because it's nothing like Jordan Peele's first two movies. So I was curious, how was it received? Not as well. It didn't make as much money as the first two, nor did it have legs, meaning people saw it, and once they saw it and talked about what it was, they essentially, no one else went to see it. Kind of killed it. I guess people weren't ready for a monster, alien, hype.
No, it's because most of the people on Twitter only give a shit about the same shit you do, the AAA slop.
Sci-fi movie. It's really hard to even put your finger on what is the movie. But to me, it was.
It's not hard. It's an extraterrestrial thriller.
Absolutely no preconceived notions of what the movie was, so that when I actually watched it, I really enjoyed it. I was like, wow, that's.
Assuming
I was hooked.
Jean Jacket is
I was hooked, and the funny
extraterrestrial.
part was, so the first night I'm watching it, I had intended to watch the whole thing. I fell asleep watching it. I woke up this morning, I was pissed. I was like, dude, I fell asleep halfway, and now I.
Endless trash!
Missed a second. I was hooked. I was actually genuinely hooked, and the funny part was, so the first night I'm watching it, I had intended to watch the whole thing. I fell asleep watching it. I woke up this morning, I was pissed. I was like, dude, I
Did you get blackout drunk again?
fell asleep halfway, and now I missed the second half. I really was liking that movie. Now I had to wait another night, to watch it before I went to sleep.
Another night? You could just finish it when you woke up.
Wow, this is good. I liked it. I genuinely thought it was great. I'm gonna say one
Yeah, that's a good point. He watches films in 1 hour chunks like a child.
more thing. A lot of people say all the Jordan Peele movies are woke. Okay, if you mean that the
People say that about Peele movies? Okay. I didn't get... Oh no, it's because of the actor choices, huh?
main characters, more thing. A lot of people say all the Jordan Peele movies are woke. Okay, if you mean that the main characters are African American, then yeah. But no, I don't think that having African American characters make it woke.
You should have restructured that first sentence.
I mean, characters are
He had to course correct.
African American, then yeah. But no, that don't.
Woo! Poor choice of words.
I don't think that. Okay, if you mean that
Is it woke? Well, if you mean they're black, then yeah. Wait a minute.
the main characters
No, wait a minute, Phil, no!
are African American, then yeah. But no, I don't think that having African American characters make it woke. I mean, the characters are strong. They're well written.
They're strong,
What I
independent.
don't get is that they didn't go to the authorities and they're trying to do everything on by themselves. I don't know why they just didn't trust that perhaps getting professional help would not solve this problem.
Oh, I guess this movie's woke because not calling the authorities means a cab propaganda or some shit. Again, they're in the boonies, and it would just be a liability problem.
But outside of that,
So I didn't really question too much that the authorities were not there. They're isolated, man.
it's a wild movie. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's unexpected. It has twists and turns you don't think will happen, and the ending is wild, to say the least. So I
That's
really
part about having a standing desk now.
The ending's not that wild. They beat the monster.
liked it. I hope that if you like a weirdo movie, you just want to see a weirdo movie that's going to stand out and you'll probably remember for a long time, I recommend Nope. But it is not
I'm gonna remember this movie so much that I fell asleep in the middle of it.
like Jordan Peele's first two movies. Therefore, you may not. If you like that vein of movie, you're
Stop
looking for
scratching.
This is not. Third time's a charm. This is definitely something completely a different departure from what he did previously. Maybe that's why people didn't.
Hands
receive it well. But you
folded.
know what? 2 thumbs up from me. I actually really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to whatever he does next. I hope he does something else super unique, because this is a really good movie and really fun in my opinion. Okay? Thank you very much for watching my review of Nope. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon for more reviews.
Hi,
here on
random male
DSPReacts.
voice.
Peace out.
That's Mr.
I'll
Goose.
see you guys later.
Oh, thank God. He at least wasn't staring off to the side.
For more reviews here on DSPReacts. Peace out, and I'll see you guys later.
That was actually nice and snappy, because during his whale review, I think it was like 4 seconds, he's just staring. Just like classic Phil, he's got completely different art styles everywhere. Alright. Yeah, that was pretty useless. The whale at least got more reactions out of me. It took me until the last third of this review. Well, no. It took till the... Yeah, it takes until the last third of any of his reviews to get something good. To get some dust. Dude, this sucks.
But I don't see one of the spikes. So if I die, there's no stake of
15 minutes for me. Let's see. I need an LTG image.
Is it this you're trying to jump to? He says you're trying...
Crust.
The furthest left point of grace, what you're trying to jump down to, fall from above it to the left. Oh, from over here. Let's go back and
yeah, that'll do.
A couple tips have come in.
Let's see. Doesn't the canvas change size? Yeah, it does. Here, I'll take it from my OBS docs.
From an anonymous tipper. Thank you for that, whoever that was. So, you know, today is technically 420, so we may see...
Wow, how
today.
exciting.
Yeah,
I'll just do that. I'm lazy.
Oh, by the way, the animations might or might not work. I think I need to relog in. Yeah. I need to relog in.
Let's see. Soundboard, or no, this goes Stream Deck, icons,
hold on.
Soundboard, LTG. I think I could just use that for both. These are my sound clips now.
Yep. So let's try it again. 420 tip animation.
I could see myself spamming this one a lot more.
For the
I don't use membrane enough.
Not scientifically possible.
And then there was a second one.
I don't use salted nuts enough either. Yeah, Zim quotes will go over here.
Do you have a favorite song that is 420 related? Man. Walking down the street, smoking endo. So thank you.
It's in between songs. I'm disappointed. Happy birthday, Isaac Heimler.
For a $4.20 tip. And that gets us up to $11 tips total between the two 420 tips and $3 from earlier.
Oh, wait. Yeah. No, he wants 2 hours of Elden Ring.
Sipping on gin and juice. Have you guys ever sipped on gin and juice? I don't think I ever have.
Gin and Sprite.
If I drink gin, I usually have it with like Sprite or seltzer water, like a tonic, gin and tonic. I don't think I've ever had gin and juice. Or maybe that song is the reason why I drank gin for so long. Who knows? Maybe it was a...
Yeah, the when is the Street Fighter thing? At like 3 p.m. I don't think I could survive that long.
Possibly over.
Plus, I'm going to be streaming elsewhere. I don't want to exhaust myself. I gotta have a break, dude. I gotta. I'm standing at my desk, so I can't use the excuse that I need to get the blood flowing. It's already there. I'm here all night. Can't I have a better stream to restream?
I don't know.
I don't know either. No.
Maybe
yeah, we already had a Street Fighter segment today. So, yeah, earlier, so I don't think it's really going to be worth it. All right, can I please update my soundboard? Please.
No, I definitely can't fall here. I will die.
Oh shit, I actually have an appropriate.
Oh, wait, there it is. I see it. There it is. Okay.
Oh my god!
King Gabriel, how you doing? He says, do you like salsa? Sure.
That was great timing.
I like salsa.
Got ourselves another Hogan. I'm never gonna be able to finish my stuff. Take a break from the Phil nonsense.
I'm not gonna fight you right now. I probably will try to fight you, but not yet.
That sucks. Okay.
First. So I think what's gonna happen is
let's see.
As we get into range.
Congratulations to Doomer Ziggy. I guess I gotta update your
Here we are.
Since you insist on having your name changed. Bam. Still the champion of the Hogans. It's beautiful.
I'm trying to
I gotta figure out when to do a 6-star.
I think you could go
maybe tomorrow.
And there's stuff, and if you head down here, yes, there's the NPC and all of that.
6-star. Should we do an increased drop rate? I should make like an extra crusty version of the audio.
I'm pretty sure you could go on the rooftop.
That'd be great.
Up here too.
Why did that snap?
Can't remember.
Hang on. Okay, it's fine. Roll a 100. Oh yeah, I think that was my joke one time. That if you want to convert a 3 to a 6-star Hogan, you're gonna need like
I should try it. Okay.
an amount of them, and then you're gonna need a bonus item because you know we'll just make it as convoluted as possible. Let's see. Let me try to do the soundboard again.
Guts says for his birthday yesterday, he did absolutely nothing. We got many good wishes from fellow friends. I want a cake, but I ate a lot over a week ago. Oh. So you had your cake, it was just early. Gotcha.
Look how tiny it is.
Oh my god! Wow!
I apologize for any offense given. I am Gideon.
I probably should use this sparingly, but I probably won't.
I am charged with maintaining this ghastly dog.
This
Right, any
motherfucker is
facility to
garbage!
buy the dolls or something, like you could summon them, I think.
Your worship, allow me to
How exciting this last part of the stream.
other than the puppets that are so very fine things.
Oh, let's see. What am I gonna do once I close
Puppets,
this
that's what they are,
stream?
they're puppets.
I could get my stupid artwork ready for my Ko-fi. I've been saying for like a year I will have art you can buy soon. Don't worry, it's whatever. You don't have to buy it. But it would be. Contributions would be appreciated.
Alright, well.
But if I have some newer people to the Goose channel, when I first started streaming here,
I forget what this
I'd pass the time by making some Monster Hunter style artwork
I wonder what this is
for, again, a 10-year-old franchise of kids games. I'll probably stream them on my Twitch eventually.
Doesn't this forgive you of
But yeah,
an NPC?
you can spoof the toys on RFID cards, you know, like hotel key cards, those kind of cards, which is great,
I need to buy a Larval
because then you don't have to buy $10 figures until you die.
waste, right? I can't remember if there's anything I need. Do I want this map?
But I can't, because of my TSM or whatever, I can't just like write down the name of the Skylander on each card. No. I need art. I need it to look pretty. Because I mean, to be fair, I'm going to be selling some of these toys that are in my collection. I collected them because I was kind of obligated, because
I get that vibe.
they're pay-to-win games, and if you wanted to unlock everything, you had to have a certain part, like a certain collection in your collection. You had to have certain criteria in your collection.
Dolls kill him later for some reason. It's fucked up.
I know, sometimes I kind of... I do have nostalgia for the times I'd go to Toys R Us and checking for these toys. They had like a whole wall of them, because, you know, there were 6 games in this franchise, and it took off really well for the first 3 or 4, at least.
Thank you, Big Mac.
So yeah,
place you can buy a larval tier if you want.
I do get nostalgic for that, and I kind of miss it, but then I realized, oh yeah, you would literally spend hundreds, even if you didn't complete the collection. The first game had 30 Skylanders each, so you can do the math there if you wanted the complete collection, and it's physical merch. So you have all this shit
Secret, right?
sitting around.
Amber lights coming down. There's a secret there.
It's just it struck my 90s kid
I don't remember what it's.
in me, you know, the little 90s kid.
Anything interesting. So we're kind of stuck here now.
I don't want to say in me.
Let's do the Jail, and then maybe we'll go to the 3 towers.
And you know, I do like a lot of the
There, we're gonna have
figures,
to
but
fight the
like
dragon.
Jesus
I don't
Christ,
know. The
it
dragon's
was
a
so
pain, if I
expensive.
remember, right? It's a pain in the ass. You can't kill it here either. Like you hit it enough, and it just leaves. And then
Yeah, no, my plan is once I've
in a different area.
like I want to take some cool little photos of the toys I don't want anymore. And then I'm actually going to go to my antique store because they do a flea market every month. And I'm just going to like try to liquidate these. It'll be like, if it was a Series 1 Skylander, like stupid popular, like stupid common, you could still find them secondhand. They're going to be like $1. And then like other ones are going to be like $2.50. I think the gimmick Skylanders will be $5, you know? Because I'm not there, I'm not going, like, I'm not trying to turn around a profit. I'm trying to get shit out of my house, you know?
Oh, we already fought one of these.
Yeah, when they dude.
And they aren't.
Okay. I'm literally just trying to find something interesting to talk about. Oh, these guys? Oh, yeah, these guys suck when you have a knife build. Look at how fast they're melting. I'm jealous.
This sucks. I interrupted it. No way.
So, those of you...
Wow, he's dumb as shit. He just gets pummeled. Look.
Yeah, his stagger is not that good. Like, it's kind of easy to stagger, but knives don't stagger very good.
Meteorite spell.
So, please, pardon me while I ramble about this some more. If you played Giants... or once Giants came around, you got scammed. If you were like a big fan and you're like, oh shit, Series 2, Sonic Boom, I need this. Exact same play style, but they have one new attack. $10, bitch.
Me too, Jay.
And like 90% of the roster in Giants are just Series 1 carried over to be called Series 2. Which is good for new players. But holy shit, the plastic waste. Like, so let's see, who was new on this? I think each element got not count. Okay, yeah.
Earlier today, who was it? Halith. He's like, oh, I bet you're so excited about getting the moon veil today using it. I'm like, dude, I'm half an hour into the 2 hours I could play today. We haven't even gained a level yet. So what I mean, people, they grossly overestimate the way this game works. They get like 1,000 souls and shit. No, if you go specifically to do the run, okay, to get souls, yeah, but if you're just playing it naturally, the game's a little stingy in that regard, I feel. It doesn't really
play it naturally?
Unless you're actively
We're not saying head up anymore.
Particular boss
that sucks. Anywho, I'll just show off the art for the last like 6 minutes.
So I need 500. 500 fucking 500 souls.
Runes.
Like, seriously.
And it's kind of hard to see this guy. This one's one of my favorites that I made. But you can't really see his body.
Quickly.
I got Dino Ring.
Over here.
I would like to do more of these. It's just I should probably focus on a different art project so I don't explode.
Where are the Albinorix? I can't find them now.
Yeah, I had fun making this.
Albinorix. Here you go.
Kind of helped me get a little bit back into my art. All my dreams got crushed after I graduated college, dudes. Too much stress.
More? Here's the fucking red wolf. I don't want.
Yeah, these are going to be available as digital art. You know, like the entire pack you can buy. You know, and use it for whatever you want. Just don't sell the prints.
Effective? You didn't die?
Don't resell the pack. That's pretty much my only stipulations.
All right, fuck this.
God damn it. Do you see that smidge? Do you see those smidges right there?
You did a cartwheel.
This art is flawed. Must be fixed. Oh, and one of my longtime Twitch fans was like, dude, you gotta do DMC monsters now in this style. And I'm like,
he's just gonna be annoying anyway.
I know the Riot would.
Pointing like an idiot.
No.
Look.
There's Riot, and then there's.
Pointing to the friggin' Erd tree.
Shit.
Go that way.
The red lizard dudes,
Hey, go this
not
way, go
not
that
the
way.
purplish lizard
Maybe I'll
dudes.
kill an undead. It'll be
I
easier
actually
with
forgot his name right
I
now.
can hit him
That dude would look good in that style.
Scholar. Oh, and a larval tier was there.
Second pass.
Isn't that my first larval tier?
Stealth elf. Oh yeah, there's 2 versions of stealth elf I'll be including. Wait a minute. Oh, I already cleaned it. It's called I didn't export it again. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that is the old version, because yeah, she's... What's wrong with me, dude?
That was a larval tier. Cool.
Can't believe I've done this to myself.
For 23
There we
months,
go.
this was your wife who was a long lad. What? The fuck are you talking about, Parasol? I don't know what you're talking about. Apollo did a super chat. No, excuse me. Apollo re-upped his membership for 4 months. I finished your...
I still like when he said husbando. It's my favorite.
I mean, the game's
Flip,
amazing.
man.
The ending was something. Yeah,
Fury,
the ending was
yes.
something indeed.
Man, I love Furies. I even put them on my best list. And I
that's
talked
the problem
about...
with that game. Like, I liked the game up to the end, and the ending is such a letdown. And if you're
I
playing
hate
a horror
Lightning
game,
Rod.
you want it to have a good ending.
This one's one of my favorite, like, surprise designs I made. Like, I just love the composition. Makes Slam Bam
Fight this dragon.
look like a spider when he's actually a Yeti. It's so cool.
What'd I just
Voodoo, I think, is one of my jankier ones, but like I have
we should fight the
to push the
dragon.
product. You know, you just gotta keep going. They're not all gonna be perfect.
Oh, young
Wait a minute.
lad, not a long lad? You called me a long lad. I don't know what a long lad is. I'm very insulted.
Okay, I did fix it. Okay, the outlines are gonna be an option as well.
Long lad.
Maybe you should stop saying that, Phil. It kind of sounds like an innuendo to me. Sudden fool.
Hold on a second, everybody.
I am about to suddenly finish the stream. But I'll be on my Twitch later today. Like 3 hours from now-ish. Because I get to start my Twitch stream a little bit earlier. Hell yeah. Alright. We're at Voodoo. I'm almost done with this. Wait. Wait. We have a Nero dance? I didn't even notice. What the hell? Maybe? I'll rewind in a second. Wait, Phil, sit down. Oh, the blinds? Oh, he's extra blue now. Oh, that's right, dude. He's got another,
and I looked and I didn't see anyone.
team, co-op, eh?
Out there. There's garbage
Rats
people
to
coming
him.
out today.
Hope it's some good quality
What's going on
stuff.
out there, man, making all this commotion, but it seems fine. All right, no big deal.
Whoops, sorry, I talked over
this
what
is the
Phil's
tower
paranoid
you can't
about.
enter yet. There's no one out there. There's garbage people coming in and out today. So I'm like, what's going on out there, man? Making all this commotion, but it seems fine. All right, no big deal.
It seems fine. So he just silently stopped?
Lad.
That's weird.
A long lad.
Oh yeah, the Craig interview was great, and like I am very, very critical of Duty, but I did
Hold on a
listen
second,
to...
everybody.
Okay, there we go. I did listen to his Keem and Craig like follow-up, the first one. Not bad, actually. That was actually decent. I'll give him credit. Nice miss. So he's still refusing to have...
I got it to run away.
He's still refusing to have a weaker instant cast spell as a
For
backup.
good.
Because of
Won't
course
come
he
back
is.
so much later in the game for one of the end game quest lines. Well,
Yeah.
that was incredibly easy. Because I remember in my original playthrough, that was tough to do.
Right, well, freedom for all of us, guys. We can adjourn now.
Shit, is this a different situation?
That's cool, Phil.
Yikes, that was different.
No, it wasn't. Also, I forgot my night ride to copy paste it here. There we go. And what do you know? No dropped frames this time. I think the streams are stable now, and OBS is happier with me. So I think tomorrow we can celebrate with 6-star Hogans. I'm sorry for spoiling the event early. Maybe it would have been better to surprise you. Oh. Aw, I just missed showing like a few more characters. Doesn't matter, the art will be live eventually. Really? One of the Skylanders is actually better on Wii? That's impressive. I have a Wii U portal that might be backwards compatible. It might work. I can use the Wii U portal on the PS4, by the way. It's really funny. But you can't use the Xbox, or you can't use a PlayStation portal on an Xbox, because of course not. Let's just make this as convoluted as possible, especially if you want to, like, get into the games now that they're dead. Like, good luck collecting for that. Which is why you can just spoof. Oh, right. I'm also testing a few more, like, I'm testing out the Trap Team traps. Ugh, that sentence sucked. I will be talking with my friend to help make sure those keys are available on Internet Archive. You do have to have some software to get them to, you know, work and stuff, so I don't think it'll be a problem having them up on the archive. We'll see, right? Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna be on my Twitch later today. If you want to see me be kind of grouchy at Baroque for a little bit, or Leon B once I get sick of it. So let me plug my stuff again. Whoa, I'm pretty sure everyone here has seen my Twitch link 3,000 times. Come on, it's fun to like post it 3 times. Spam it! And shout out to Grandfather Nurgle. I finally owned the GOAT quotes.
Oh my god! Wow! This motherfucker is garbage!
I'm so happy now. Yeah, there are so many things on the archive. Like, it's not ROMs, you know? And it's for free. Like, I'm not redistributing these Skylanders. So we'll see. Worst case scenario, Archive's gonna say, hey man, can't use that. I think it's stupid that I got these keys off of a Discord server. Not a good place to archive them. Archive anything. That's stupid. That's why he is the GOAT. All hail the Grand Peppy. Any other... I'm pretty sure I've spammed, like, my entire soundboard today. It's great. Alright, what's our closing quote?
Looks vulnerable.
Very insightful. My internet's actually been anything but vulnerable today, I'll tell you. Anyway, I'm making the joke worse. Let's just do another quote of the day and pretend that didn't happen.
Maybe I should hang back.
Fine. Alright, you guys have a great rest of your day. If you join me on my Twitch, big ups. If not, I'll be here tomorrow for the next part of Phil's drought content. Or content drought. So, see ya!